I'm your Game Master, Dave Moss, and welcome to the Archives of Elsewhere. This is session 4 of our campaign, and I'm excited to dive in with you all. Let me get my other music going. Cool. All right, so last session, you all descended out of the spine of Cathar, heading downwards and westwards towards horizons unknown, attempting to seek out the location of the Flamekeeper. After a sort of half-day's journey, you came across a small mining village known as Barnhard's Hollow that had a bit of a Accord presence here with a few sort of bumpkin Carnifax soldiers, a recently arrived Synod Archivist who is looking into a Godwake happenstance that is going on in the mines where one of these mine shafts has reopened, and a Volari agent who was there as you all signed into the town as travelers. You went to the local tavern, the Cracked Flask, and met Brenner Yitz, the barkeep. You also briefly encountered Yancey, the Ribbit Bard, who may have overheard specific words in your conversation and missed a note during his playing. You heard a speech from the Synod Archivist talking about this Godwake and something going on in the mines, and he's here to look into it. And then headed to the Pick and Pull, the local general store, where you ran into Gerda Half-Troll, a past tryst of Gilligan's, who sort of caught you up on some of the local goings-on, and sent you on your way to the Last Light guest house, where you guys were going to be finding rooms for the evening, as she's advised you not to run from the town, even though there was some eyes on you. She said, play it cool, play it safe, spend the night, you can always leave in the morning, and then invited you out for an evening's festivities back at the Cracked Flask if you wanted to go. So this is where we'll pick up as you guys are walking away from the Pick and Pull, heading toward the Last Light guest house.
I'm just going to roll a prayer dice first. 4 and 2.
4 and 2.
Good prayer.
Half decent prayer.
Good prayer? Average prayer.
Cal's already outside because he left her.
Stormfront.
Cal, storm off? Never.
Never. That's not even right. I think Aldra is going to quickly say bye to Gertie and then follow after Cal, and just kind of walk slowly behind him. Not really talking to him, but just keeping up. While we make it over to the, what was it called again?
The Last Light was what Gerda called it. And it's not really an inn or anything. It is literally just this woman's home, but she has guest rooms in the home. This is not much of a destination for people's travels stuck way up here in the mountains. So it is just a place. Yeah. It is Airbnb.
Yeah.
No, wait, it's Daggerheart.
Daggerheart.
It's a couple minutes walk if you guys want to have a chat on the way. Otherwise, we can just jump over to it.
You were planning on leaving the city, then? What was that all about?
Whoa.
Where's my mic way over there? Sorry.
I just am feeling a little bit jumpy for some reason. I think it just, you know me, I always like to have a plan, and that did not go according to plan.
I actually wouldn't really say you are the one to come up with a plan, Gil. A lot of times you hop in and trust your instincts and...
Well, that's my plan, usually.
So then, why do you want to run then?
Because the plan didn't work.
You're not on your own anymore, Gil. None of us are.
You know, you're right. You're right. It's just it's weird because I feel like there's a microscope on us, even though really no one knows who we are.
Yeah, maybe you're getting a little anxious and nervous over there.
I mean, I'm not really used to being important.
Well, they don't know that we're important yet.
I know, but I know I'm important. Maybe a little skittish.
Well, just think of this like one of your fake pulpits. People up there, or people there know that you're important. And that pressure doesn't get to you. And to them, you are important. So use that pressure, use that mindset that now, when you actually are important for something real.
Yeah, I'm just getting used to fake importance versus real importance, I guess. Even if they think it's real. My importance was mildly fake before. So, I don't know, just like pressure. You know, smushing a can and it pops. Just gotta recalibrate.
Cal's expression will like soften and it was like put his arm around you. That I do understand. It's kind of like what we were saying, finding a purpose, and here we are, day and a half later, with a giant one.
I know how it happened. It's like, wasn't really looking for it. Found us anyways.
Which is like next time, you have us now. You got me. Just chat with us.
We do. And, you know me, never make the same mistake twice.
You know, like literally like ruffle your hair. That has never happened.
I'm just gonna
once.
on my head. Right. It's enough familiarity out of you.
All right, so you walk through the relatively empty town of Barnard's Hollow. There's a grand total of about 6 streets. It's not particularly large. It's mostly just the houses of the miners and the people who live and work here and support the town and the mine. Eventually you come up to a sort of like modest plot, not so much a house as it is like a good half acre or so. A number of fruit trees lining the property, berry bushes, and different things like that around. And nestled in the center of it is this cozy-looking 2-story cottage. There's a sort of wraparound veranda on the lower level. All sorts of like herbs and different things that are hanging to dry in the sun, and it just seems like a pretty inviting-looking place, but otherwise seemingly, I wouldn't say deserted. Someone very clearly lives here, but nobody out running around right now. You're very white.
Got him. Apparently the mics are mildly fuzzy.
Fuzzy.
I'm gonna do that.
All right, we'll take a brief second. If the mics are mildly fuzzy, let's take a look.
Cute.
See what's going on.
Gems of Power. Brought to you by Gems of Power. The sponsor for this stream.
No one will ever know.
That 20 on deception. Yeah.
Great.
I don't know if that's going to be better or not, but nothing changed from last week, so I'm not really sure why.
There was a lot of moving. Maybe my mic's too close now. I'm just gonna scooch a bit.
We're just, live tweaking, as you do when you're running a TTRPG actual play stream on a shoestring budget.
Yeah.
You do what you gotta.
Yep. All right. Well, hopefully that's a little better, and if not, we will continue to tweak. But hooray!
Nice.
Cool.
Cool. So yeah, you guys come up to this beautiful little orchard cottage here, sort of on the edge of town. Opposite side of like where the cracked flask was sort of like up against the cliff face. You've gone back to a farther side away from the main town, away from the sort of like tower that is in the distance on the far side. It's far away from likely where the Accord is set up in that tower. Beautiful little cottage.
Well, the hawk.
Yeah.
A little bit of time just passes, and eventually you hear some shuffling around on the inside, and then a quiet sort of voice just hang on a minute, dears. I'll be right there. Like a chair gets tucked in, and some footsteps. Door, top half of the door swings open, and there standing before you is a human woman, likely in her late 60s, early 70s. She's like sun-worn and brown skin, big laugh lines, wrinkly hair tied up in sort of a loose bun, hands worn from doing years and years of gardening and work around here. She sort of smiles at you with these kind brown eyes. Is there something I can help you with?
Yes. Sorry, I was taken aback by your beauty. Is your mother home?
For flatterer. No, my mother's passed a long time.
Yeah. I'll catch on to your accent. I'm sorry to hear that. My name is Evan Grayson. I'm a painter, and we were hoping you had some rooms available. We heard this is just stay in town.
Yeah. I can set some rooms up for you. And she sort of like looks at the four of you. I only have 2 to spare. But that's fine.
That's all right.
Yep. We can. Yeah, we'll
figure it
we'll
out.
make it work.
Okay, perfect. Come in, and she like closes the top half of the door, and you hear some latches click, and then she opens the full door. You sort of get a full view into this cottage space, and this door opens directly into a combination sort of kitchen sitting room with more herbs hanging from the ceilings, and you're sort of like as the door opens, you're all sort of hit with the smells of like thyme and cooking apples and just like hominess. There's all sorts of like jars of preserves that are around and like clay pots with who knows what in them. Sort of long farmhouse table in the center of the room that is currently covered in all sorts of like jars and cutting boards and flour and all sorts of other things. And she sort of like dusts her hands down on a half apron she's got. And just, I could make y'all a cup of tea or cider or something. Well, I get the rooms all set up if that's fine by you.
Fine for me, man.
Really appreciate it. Thank you.
It will be lovely.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. Come on in, have a sit. And she like starts moving things that are off the chairs. And it looks like this woman doesn't get a whole lot of company, right? Like every surface is sort of being used, but she's very quick to like pick up laundry and different things and kitchen equipment and just sort of shuffle it all around. What brings you to the holla? We don't get a whole lot of travelers around these parts. The mountains can be a little dangerous this time of year.
Well, I so happen to be a painter. I don't know if you've heard of me, Evan Grayson, or something. A crusty artist.
I apologize, I haven't heard you, but I don't pay a whole lot of attention to the arts.
That's all. This here, I heard mountain views that could never be described by words. So, I had to take it in myself.
Oh, it is quite beautiful around here, and snow hasn't started flying yet, so you came at the right time.
This is my bodyguard, in case of any mosquitoes. Terrible this time of year.
It can be.
These 2 are my guides.
Pleasure to meet you, ladies.
Pleasure. Yeah.
Tea or cider for anybody? I've got hard cider and regular. All sorts of types of herbal teas.
I'll take a regular cider.
Oh, of course.
A tea would be great.
And some floral, some herb.
Floral would be nice.
Yeah, some hot on. And for you, Mr. Grayson, was it?
Yes, right. A hard cider would be lovely. After a long day on the road.
Yeah, whereabouts did you come from?
Oh, here and there, been all over the place. Can't really remember where I all home.
It's a good thing you got some guides for you then.
Exactly.
And for you, sir? I'm
Hello.
sorry, I didn't catch any of your names other than Mr. Grayson here.
Dustin's the name. I'll have a hard cider as well, please.
2 hard ciders, a regular cider, and a floral tea. You got it. And ladies, your names?
This is Briar, and I'm Aldra.
Well, it's a pleasure to host you all. Give me a few minutes, talk amongst yourselves. I'll just got a kettle on for tea, and she just sort of starts like puttering around the kitchen and like pulling things off of shelves and whatnot. It doesn't take too long for you all to have drinks set in front of you, and she goes upstairs, and you sort of like hear footsteps and furniture just being dragged across and things like that as she gets the rooms ready.
All right, Dan, what's the plan tonight? I'm gonna go drinking.
I mean, it would look suspicious if we came into town and then weren't doing anything in town.
2 guards and I'm a bodyguard, and we're here for the night while we then move on. Not that suspicious. I like to having a festival at the bar.
Well, every night is a festival if you make it so.
Yeah, but we don't make it so. We just talked about purpose, and we have a bigger one than a full tankard.
Sometimes loose lips. Yes. Plus,
Yeah, it might be us. We're the only ones with a big secret here.
You don't know that. Plus, feel bad. You didn't. And the evening with Gerda after so forthcoming with us.
Very true.
Now, this is very true. How squirrely the 2 of you got, and we had to sign a guest book and then walk around town. You're ready to run, and you couldn't even blink properly, and now you 2 want to go pretend that everything's fine at the pub.
Right. A way to recover from an error, then to.
That's not acting natural. I feel like the best thing would lay low after a little bit of a scene that you 2 caused.
Or is it better to be out in the open, acting like we're not worried? Feel like if we shut ourselves in, then we're kind of doing.
Nobody's looking at us, Gil.
Don't know that.
If they are, why would we be out drinking where the chances of us saying something are a lot higher?
All right.
I'm not saying you don't have to go, but I feel like you know who and what we're doing here is a lot more important than having a drink with an old fling.
Well,
We're a day and a half in, and we're getting distracted already.
tonight, we're not doing anything anyways.
What everybody says before they have a night that they don't remember too many drinks.
I just want to like kind of prick my ear and make sure she's still moving furniture and it hasn't gone quiet upstairs.
Sure, give me an instinct roll.
Yeah.
I love the crit system. It's actually so
I
nice.
was like
Yeah.
8, and then I was like, no wait, it's a crit.
Nice.
So go ahead and clear a stress if you have any, and mark a hope. On a crit, a couple of things are going to catch your attention right away. Number one, still footsteps and moving things and cupboards being opened, and all of that has been going on the entire time you've been having this conversation. It seems to be very much in work mode, getting these guest rooms that are ready for you. As you look around this space, other things that you pick up, mostly things that are like half hidden behind jars, or like little cloth is put over it or something else like that. But there are little runic markings that are sort of scattered about this space. And you remember Gerda saying that the Last Light guest house is warded against listeners. And in this type of space, the people who would be warding against listeners wouldn't be warding against necessarily their neighbors. They would be warding against outsiders or people that may, cause them trouble. Not necessarily the Accord, but possibly the Accord, possibly folks like yourselves, possibly who knows who else might be. But yeah, you definitely immediately clock that. Have that place magically warded for sound, possibly for other things as
Let out a breath that I didn't hold him. Well, tell you what. I will defer to the group. I'm for going. You're for staying. What do you two think?
I mean, part of the reason I also wanted to go is that we know that her place is safe to speak in, so the after party would be a good place to get some more questions in, somewhere where we can talk a little more openly. That's also part of a reason I think we should go.
And just go over later at night.
Well, yeah, guys, but that looks suspicious.
To
So,
who? Who's watching you walk around town?
who is watching me walk around town?
Who is watching you walk around town?
Gonna get-
Who here?
I mean, also, if this place is guarded, you could ask the lady who runs it your weird catchphrases also. So, I mean, maybe it's also safe to talk in our room, which also not the worst.
I also feel like maybe we're alright. Too much.
Been doing it already.
A few times.
Guys have been saying nonsensical things.
Be sensible. Yeah.
Keeping an ear out then.
What about you, Paddles? What do you think?
I mean, I don't really. I understand the want of wanting to talk to people, like to be happy.
We've been invited.
By the town drunk.
Much more than
Not according to the barkeep.
seems like a bit of a downer.
You don't have to drink. No one's making you drink.
Oh, I'm not worried about me drinking.
I wasn't gonna drink.
I'm worried about the two of you.
Well, I'm definitely drinking if I'm.
What if one of those scary guys show up and you get squirrely and you run around town talking about how you gotta leave, and then you just stand there, start sweating, staring at them?
That's not it.
I bet not, Gil. What?
Aldra will be fine. So, I'd appreciate it if you could lay off her.
For what? Not signing a book. They're the two that
She
are most
got a
worried
little
about people.
nervous. Leave it alone.
Yeah, and they're the two that are most worried about people finding us out, and they're the ones that want to go back out there.
Well, now I'd say you're the one who's most nervous about.
I'm most nervous about you two fucking it up.
Oh, well, we promise we won't.
Hurtful. Not all of us have our scars on the outside, so, could be
This is-
a little nicer.
Isn't about scars.
Do you think she just reacted that way for no reason?
No, there is a reason,
Yeah.
and she's yet to talk about it.
She doesn't have to tell you. We barely know you guys.
Do you understand what we're doing here? And our purpose here? You think we're going to get far if we don't talk about these things?
Do you
Not
want to
even
know
two-
my whole childhood before we can move forward?
I don't
It's
need
not
to.
important.
Things like this.
And she'll tell you when she's ready. But you don't need to.
We might not have a chance for her to be ready before they come around again, and something else happens. This is a present issue that we have to work through. And I just don't think going to the pub is a proper way of working through that. If it's that big of a deal, I'll stop pressing, but perhaps do a little bit of work here, talk to her.
To be fair, I was gonna tell you some of it. I just wasn't gonna run around and be like, hey, so my mom hates me out in the open where other people can hear it. So that was part of it. But I mean, I thought being out in public would be easier because if someone shows up, it's easier to play it off when we're in public, more so than one-on-one in a church.
Pardon, what?
The safety of crowds.
Yes.
You understand you wouldn't have to play anything off if you're here, right?
Sure.
There's zero risk if you're here. There's no playing it off.
Those, the enticement of a possible reward is intriguing.
What reward? Getting drunk?
No, getting some information
From who?
from the people here. We've only gotten that.
What information are you looking for, Gil?
Good about the burn forest. That's intriguing.
Yeah, without getting drunk. You just go ask. Because you're a newcomer to town, and this whole place is interesting to you. You're a goddamn painter, and you want something cool to paint. That's your whole story.
Right.
You don't need to go get drunk now.
Just because I'm going to the pub doesn't mean I'll get past that.
I know you, Gil.
Well,
Look, go if you want. I just really don't think this is a good idea.
right.
Now I'm like, well, it's kind of the thing of like when your friend's mad at you and you're like, I still do want to go to the party though. So
In the midst of that awkward silence that sort of falls after that, you hear footsteps coming back down the stairs. And the proprietor of this place sort of steps back in. I got most of the dust out. Should be fine. I'm sorry, fellows. One's going to have to sleep on a cot. I've only got 3 beds. That's all right. Well, that's a good talent to have. Any more tea or cider for anybody else? Can I help you out with anything? Or I'll get you a key so you can come and go at your leisure if you want to go out and do some of your paintings. I don't really know how that works. I don't know how long it takes or anything.
Well, generally, I'm good. The light's gone.
Ah, yeah. And she sort of like looks out at the sort of setting sunlight that's out there. And says, "Oh, okay, yeah. Do you need meals? I don't have much, but I could run down to the cleft and pick a few things up. Or the tavern's got meals. Or I've got some pies.
It's fine. We just
Yeah.
ate.
really appreciate it.
Yeah. So
You're welcoming us into your house. Truly, there are no words to appreciate it.
I appreciate it. It's been a long time since I've had anybody come in town and stay over. Used to be all the time when I was a kid. Now, not so much. Not as many travelers on the roads these days.
Why's that, though?
Well, I mean, the rest sort of blossomed down on the plain. It's a big city now, so folks, they want amenities and things. Come up here too often, and the mine's just the mine, As long as it keeps producing, the government doesn't bother us too much. There's this strange thing that's going on now with this reopened shaft, but I'm sure they'll get that sorted in no time, and we'll, be back to normal. Little town.
The mine never runs out, eh?
Mine's been running since before I was born, and somehow they just keep finding more seams, and most mines, they're one sort of thing, iron mine or copper mine or something like that. But here it's gold, silver, and they just keep finding more veins. blessing. When I was a child, they said that it was Ionara's blessing. Not around no more. The first time any of you had heard that name.
Lenora.
Yeah. Not supposed to talk about her much anymore, but she was apparently a goddess, they say. I never met her myself, but that place in town used to be her church, her temple. But she was apparently a crafter, a maker, working folks kind of looked over them, so they said. And mine was always said to be a blessing from her, and it never ran out. Kept replenishing places where they thought the vein run dry, knock a little bit of stone off, and there's another. Keep on digging, keep on going. But now, it's now it's the blessing of the voice in amber, and we're gracious and happy to the Accord for what they've done for us. And it was a mighty terrible time back during the war, and peaceful and calm since then.
What do you remember about the war? I mean,
not too much made it up here, out of the way, but a lot of smoke, people on the roads running, folks banded together and helping one another out. And she sort of stops for a second and looks at the four of you. The last light has been a guest house. My mama ran it, my grandmother ran it, now I run it. It's going to sound a little odd, but it's one of the few places in town you can speak free without any sort of worry about who's overhearing. Neighbors or strangers alike. And, hospitality is important. Well, I'm going to share this with you, but I'm going to hope you don't bend the wrong ears with the words that I'm sharing. Secret.
Completely. Why? Proverbial.
Right. Anyhow, we're not really supposed to talk much about the war anymore. That time has passed. The voice came and sent the gods away, or they did, and then the Accord grew out of that emptiness, mostly taking good care of us, as long as we do the right things and keep an eye out on our neighbors. And the war was a really strange time. I was young, 10 years old when it all sort of ended. But it was a hard time. We were fighting, friend turning on friend. We believed in one God or another, believed in one method of rule or another. And then folks called the Emberfell Six now, they apparently rose up to try to topple the gods and take the power for themselves. Well, I don't know much about that. Again, we're kind of stuck off in the middle of nowhere. They never came up here and never hurt no folks that I know of in these parts, but there certainly were refugees up from the plains. Hurt. And we took care of them. And one day it was just over. The altar in the temple cracked. Nine kept on living, digging, growing. And one day, the old watchtower, some soldiers came up, ex folks, replenished it and moved in and said that they're going to be the new watch and they're going to look over us. That.
How's it been with them here, Steve? Been with them here.
I mean,
They all right?
for the most part, they look after us. They, run off any trouble. We get occasional bandits on the roads, things like that. Highwaymen looking to steal from the ore shipments or whatnot. But I mean, the only real queer thing is just having to, follow and believe mornings of silence. Pay attention to what your neighbors are saying. Don't speak ill will against the voice or the Lord, that sort of thing. But other than that, it's been real good. They don't take a tithe on the ore. They buy it from us, right? Full price. I don't really have much.
Know much about the gods?
Earl when they were around, but I mean, around these parts, I think I'm one of the only folks who was on before. We just had INR. He was our guide.
You ever
She
hear,
sort of smiles at the two of you when she says guide.
much about any of the others?
Well, I mean, there were teachings about a number of them, 30 something. And apparently during the war, they fought one another. Some who believed that they were our rightful rulers. Some believed that we who want to take part in it.
You thinking that, sorry, the name's escaping me, but the town just further down, they would have, where you could learn up on this? I know it's kind of a,
Professor, I mean, there's probably schools and things like that, but from what I understand, the Accord sort of opted out the memory of that time. Forward thinking. Okay, let's worry about the here and now. Past is important for lessons, but don't dwell on it. Fall silent.
alright, well, I guess I'll keep my ear open then.
We have an interest.
Yeah, in one particular.
Careful with that.
Well, keep it quiet.
Cutting out.
It's cutting in that. How's your mouth moving and nothing?
What the hell is going on? I'm gonna blame Tyler. I'm blaming Tyler. That's like,
Come on, Tyler. Get
God
together.
Big audio guy.
Big audio guy over here. What a breather.
Does anybody want some more gems of power?
Big sponsor.
Street.
I'm good. Thank you.
Zoe?
The Drunken Bee can be our sponsor this week. A local meadery.
The music is also maybe not coming through.
The music has been really
Yeah,
quiet.
right.
So that
Oh, he just said the name of it. So.
Why?
Give it the
Yeah.
the influencer.
Yeah.
I'll try that. See if it's any better. I'll move my mic a little bit closer.
I'll keep our director on it too.
All right. Well, hopefully that sorts it out. Thank you for dealing with our technical difficulties.
Zoe, I think you'll like the next one. Apple rhubarb.
But yeah, beyond that, I don't remember much. It's been over 60 years since that all ended, and I mostly put that past behind me. I lost my father in that war.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah. A lot of people lost a lot of folk around that time.
We lost our grandfather.
My condolences.
You, does the name Aishuel ring a bell?
Aisha whale. There were some. I remember some sermons or some teachings. Apparently, I think they may have been one of Ayanara's allies or something in the war. But beyond that, I don't know too much. The name rings a bit of a bell, but like I said, it's been a long time, and they took all the books on the gods and on the war, and I mean most things from before they took from them. Not that we need it, we get on just fine.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's more than I had before, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. It's nice to be helpful and answer some questions. I don't get much company.
Right. Well, I do believe I'm going to head up to the room.
Yeah.
It's been a bit of a long day for me.
Of course, yeah. Do you want me to put some water on for a bath or anything? For any of you? I can only do it one at a time, but I can heat up some water if you like.
I'm all right.
I'll have one.
All right.
You should ice that swelling from the mosquitoes.
Oh, you've got some injuries. I could put some poultices and some things together if you don't mind. I've got some birch bark and some other things.
Sure, for a couple of bug bites.
Yeah, I've got a couple of things that'll help, bring the itch down.
Perfect.
For his one fat ass cheek.
Can I get anybody anything else?
That's all right. I'll shove off for a pint here.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Here, and she sort of like rummages through a drawer and comes out with a door key. Just to find your way back in. I'll leave the porch lantern on so you can make your way up the path, no problem in the dark.
You're a saint.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but it's a pleasure to have you.
And I'm going to trail after Gil.
Hila?
You want to flip a coin?
I'm gonna go with them, I think.
Wow.
But like,
Say this, don't you?
Yeah, you know what? Don't you question her choices. She's a stronger than a woman who don't need no ass.
you're
Let the
having
man
a bath.
have his bubble bath in peace, and then we go out.
Yeah, what am I gonna do? Just sit around anyway?
Yeah.
You're having a bath. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go, but like, more to keep an eye on them.
Okay.
Because then I can report back to Cal and be like, you didn't do anything. Don't worry.
Or maybe they did too much. Okay, yeah, so you guys head out towards the Cracked Flask, walking your way through this sort of beautiful sunlit valley as the sun is just sort of starting to sink over the peaks above, and the town is becoming a little bit more lively as the people who work in the mines have come home and had their dinners or are having their dinners. You see lights on in a lot of the houses, or people walking through the streets doing last minute shopping, everything else. And then as you arrive at the Cracked Flask, I'm curious, as you all walk back into this space that you were in earlier today, this sort of large warehouse kind of room with the stone back wall with the hearths carved out of it. What's different? What do the three of you notice as you walk into this much livelier space later in the evening as people are having meals and de-stressing from the day?
Just how much livelier it is now, and like what more of the townsfolk looked like, because we didn't really see much of them when we were out the first time also. 'Cause we really only it was dead here, and then we saw them gathering to see that one guy mostly just saw the back of people, so it's nice to like see what the group looks like, the town looks like.
Yeah, and it is a very eclectic town. There's
Yeah.
a lot of folks that have come here over the years to, it's mining is hard work, but it's stable work. And so there are, humans and dwarves and elves and fungrels and, all sorts of different kinds of people sort of scattered about the place. And it's pretty full. I'd say there's probably 30 or 40 people in here in groups and twos and solos, some drinking, some watching Yancey the Bard, who's now playing in the corner, others just having conversation over meals, and just sort of like lively in this cavernous space that's like echoing voices and stuff. It just sort of hits you of a wall of people and a wall of the smells of people as well. The sweat off of the miners and the cooking meats that are in the hearths at the back of the room, and the smell of spilled beer and all the rest of that as you walk in. Ayla, what do you notice as you walk in here?
I think she would kind of notice like just how normal it feels. Like I think for me especially, like, okay, well, if you're somewhere with the Accord, like it's very strict. It's very this way and nothing else. But I think like within here, it's like, oh, this is just like normal. Everybody's having a good time and doesn't feel the stress of like these I guess like set in stone pressures or whatever. Yeah, something like that.
Like that, yeah. It is very much just regular life, which is something that you'd be very familiar with, growing up in the Echoing Green and stuff like that. It was just people living and going on about their days and, de-stressing after long days of whatever their work may be. And this feels very sort of familiar and comfortable in that way.
Yeah.
Gil, what do you pick up?
I think that Gil is more so walking in and just taking a deep breath and being like, now this is something that I'm familiar with, He's like immediately just clocking people around the room, checking out the power dynamics of different people, who seems like, they're the big man in charge at the bar, who seems to kind of be timid, kind of keeping his eye out for anyone skulking in corners. And he's just like back in his element where there's just people everywhere. Because he's used to a bigger town that's just like, you're rubbing elbows and shoulders with people all the time.
Sure.
So he just, like, the claustrophobia of the people is like just comforting for him.
Go ahead and make an instinct roll for him.
That is a 12 with fear.
A 12 with fear. All right. Well, I'll go ahead and mark that fear. So a couple of things that you notice as you look around this space. First off, like I said, there's tons and tons and tons of people that are around here. There are a few people that jump out at you. Being such an easy read of people, this is exactly what you do. There is a fungal farmer that is, or not farmer, miner that is over in the corner. This sort of like hulking, like almost just humanoid looking man, aside from this like wide brown cap that is growing out of his head. Almost like a giant hat. This is sort of flat, almost like a flying saucer shaped kind of cap that grows out of his head. He's got 3 fingers on each hand that all sort of like end in blunt points. But other than that, just a big beefy looking dude who his back turned to you right now and is sort of almost like holding a little bit of a court. As he's showing something off to a group of people that you can't see what he's showing, but they're all sort of like getting an eye on it and looking around. there's a an orcish man that is like off in the corner drinking by himself, like literally in the corner. Like he has pulled a chair over into the corner, and there's like a couple of like pots of beer that are on the floor empty around him as he's just sort of like scowling at the room. And the other thing that you'll pick up on that 12 is as you walk in, like Yancey is just sort of like plucking away at his lute and just playing a song, not singing a song right now, but he just sort of like clocks the three of you entering. And that's what the three of you see as you walk into the Cracked Flask for the evening. Brenner is behind the bar, the tables that are set up at the end of the room. And there's a couple of other people who are walking around serving now as well. He's not just sort of running solo now that there's a full crowd in here. Some having dinners and some just having drinks.
Whew. Well, I don't know about you two, but I'm thirsty.
I will tag along with you, but I'm broke, so I'm gonna drink some water.
Well, allow me. I can pick something up first, I'm sure. Want anything, Briar?
Just a cup of tea if Brenner will make me one.
All right. I'll just kind of like sidle through some people and get my way to the bar.
Yeah, you get a few like, oi, as you push through the crowd up to the bar. But it's a typical bar where it's like people have gotten their drinks, walked a foot and a half away, and then just ended up in conversation and are now just sort of blocking this space. You're not really pushing through a line of people. You're just pushing through a crowd so you can also get a drink. And like Brenner's in the middle of like pulling some beer and everything else like that. And he's like, well, good to see you again. Welcome back. Can I get you anything?
Yeah, just thought we'd experience a little bit of the town's nightlife. I love the whiskey for myself. I'm just gonna like think of something to get you.
What would you get? What would you? You've never ordered for Alder before.
It's true. I feel like
Straight vodka.
What I need.
You're not there. You're
you got any cinnamon whiskey?
Well, we got beer. We got some terrible wine. We've got cider. We have okay whiskey. And, well, that's it.
A whiskey, a cider. Do you do tea?
I could do a hot broth.
Sure, that works. Why not?
Cup of Oshu.
Delicious!
Yeah, a couple coins changes hands is no problem at all.
Broth is good for you.
I guess those all pulled out for you.
Broth.
And I'll go find them wherever they're sitting.
Where do you two sit or stand? Most of the tables here are fairly communal. There are some spaces where you could be slightly like more like away from people or things like that. But
I think I don't want to like have my back to anyone, so I'll probably like lean against a wall and just like kind of watch everyone.
Yeah, somewhere where we can like observe everybody.
okay, yeah, there's a spot that's like not too far from the door, farther away from the hearths. So it's a little bit cooler on this side of the room, but easy enough to like sidle up and have like a spot for the three of you. The two of you can have your backs to the wall. One of you is going to have to sit on the other side of this. Like they're all like almost like long picnic style tables.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Skirt here.
Gerda's not here yet.
Well, to painting.
To painting.
And I'm just going to immediately down my entire cup of whiskey and go, well, I need a drink.
Okay, yeah, you start heading back up to the bar. A couple of like miners see the two of you, and like a dwarven man and an elvish man sort of come over, and they're like, you two aren't from around here. You mind if we pull up a seat?
If you're buying, you can join.
Well, looks like the drinks are full, so we'll get the next ones. How about that?
Sounds good.
Perfect. So what brings two ladies like yourself out to our little neck of the woods?
We're friends with this painter, and he doesn't really know his way around, so we're just kind of leading him through some picturesque worthy spots, I guess.
All right, you've been up here before.
I haven't been here specifically, but I've heard beautiful sceneries exist around here. I grew up in a forest, so I feel like I know my.
You look like you grew up in a forest.
Thank you, thank you.
I like the way your scales catch the light. It's
Thank
very dazzling.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Nobody ever really likes them, so
Oh, well, I do.
Yeah, that
And then I'm gonna accidentally knock over her drink. Oh no, your drink is empty.
Oh, that's-
so it's
Do
crazy.
you have a cup of soup?
it's broth.
You got it.
I don't.
Idiot
All your
painter doesn't know what she likes.
Ah, well, it's fine. Well, I'm gonna go get you a drink. And like, this is the elven guy. He sort of like gets up and moves through the crowd. The dwarvish guy who's there. I'm sorry about him. Anything with 2 legs, I'm telling you.
You guys work here.
Yeah. I've been mining here 11 years now, and Mert over there, he was here maybe a year or 2 before me. Hey, it's a good living, you know. It's hard, it's digging, but I mean, there's always ore, so that's why I came here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did you come from?
Well, I'm myself. There's a small sort of town outside of Revesson now. Revesson used to be a town. Now it's a riot city, but a little place called Wheat Bend, and I came up from there. I wasn't much for farming. I don't like the sun very much. I burn something awful. So I came here, and hell, now I'm underground, and it's a lot easier than being in the sun, and it pays well, and it's a bit boring, but so y'all are tour guides or something?
Yeah, guides. We're looking for all the picturesque places. Stopped in this morning, tried to.
What's that word?
Picturesque, like I don't know, something that would look nice as a painting. Very beautiful
I've
space.
seen the painting once. Yeah, it's real nice.
Yeah, we travel around with this painter, so trying to find some nice spots for him to paint. So.
Right. There's a waterfall not too far from here. It's pretty nice. I go up there sometimes and think about life and things. Yeah.
Weird.
I'm sorry, am I bothering you?
No, you're lovely. Thank you. Is the waterfall far from here? I tried to get maps this morning, but not very. They said not really map people.
Yeah, I mean, we just sort of find our way around. I mean, there's a bit of a goat track on the east side of town. You just follow that for maybe about 35-40 minutes. And I mean, you'll hear it before you see it, but it's something else, I tell you. It's like the stars are falling out of the sky when the light hits it around mid-afternoon.
I think our painter will like that.
Hey, looks like you guys found some friends.
Yes.
Hi, you're the painter.
That's right, Evan Grayson at your service.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm terribly sorry. My name's Gunnar. It's a pleasure to meet you both.
Gunnar.
Aldra, Briar.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. My friend Mert, he will be back soon, and he will bring you, I guarantee, the worst thing you've ever drank in your life.
I'll pretend to like
He
it.
fancies himself, what was the word? It was a drinkologist or something. He made it up himself. He usually just mixes whiskey and wine, and it's terrible. We don't have a lot. to mess around with up here. He did do this one thing one time where he put some whiskey and some cider and then added some cinnamon to it. Now that was something.
Hey!
We don't get cinnamon very much, so
Yes.
he spent a week's wages on that drink. And the baker, and he points to a middle-aged woman, slapped him right across the face when he touched her butt. So did not work out for him.
Oh. Well,
I'm sorry. I talk a lot. I apologize, and I do that a lot too. I should go and hit him off at the pass so we don't bother you fine folks. We just don't get a lot of strangers in here.
You're more than welcome. But if
Yep.
you would like to remedy these two ladies from your very forward friend, I would really appreciate it.
Yes. I feel like that would be for the benefit of everyone, because then I will not have to hear endlessly about how he almost had him. I'm gonna go. Thank you so much. I'm sorry.
I appreciate your
Appreciate
sacrifice, considering you're probably going to drink his terrible drink.
Oh no, he's gonna drink that himself.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, you don't do that.
Good night.
it was a pleasure.
It's a pleasure.
You
Thank
as
you.
well. Don't forget that waterfall. Stars falling out of the sky.
Absolutely.
Around 3-4 in the afternoon.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure. And he sort of
Thank you.
pushes himself back and goes to head off his friend. And you just see them have a bit of a conversation where he's looking over his friend. He's like, "Don't you dare! They are kind, nice people."
Well, this is fun. I'm gonna go see what that bloke over there is holding, and I'm gonna just walk over to this mushroom man, see if I can slink through the crowd. And...
Yeah, easy enough to just sort of move your way around. And you get the impression as you come around that this man is telling the story for probably the third time. It's like a new group of people have moved in. He's like, "Well, I'll tell you, I was mining today and I came across just the damnedest thing. I mean, look." And he holds out this chunk of rock. 3, 1. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. When you look at the sort of chunk of raw ore he has in his hand, it is a blend of gold and silver and iron ore that is all sort of woven together, but in almost have you ever seen bismuth crystals where it's like square and weird and just sort of it's natural looking but also unnatural looking. It's all are sort of jutting out of this piece of raw stone in weird ways. And well, I showed that Senate fella all about it, and he said to keep a hush hush, but fuck him. Yeah, I mean, it was Shaft 17, and that's right next to where all this weirdness has been going on over the last couple of weeks. And what's mine now? I'm gonna keep it. I even paid the overseer for it myself. He didn't know what it cost because it's an abomination, he called it. And 3 more people come in. He's like, "Look. It's got all 3 more."
Gil is just his theft instinct is just itching so hard right now, and he's just like, "No, cow said to be quiet, play it safe." I'll just kind of mosey back to the table and sit down. Wasn't even really that interesting, just really rare and hush and nobody wants anybody to know it exists, and nobody's interested in it, and I'm definitely not interested in it at all, not even a little bit.
Not even a little bit.
Not even a little bit.
And as you're having this crisis of faith,
Just scratch it.
the meatiest hand of all time clamps down on your shoulder. "Well, it's nice to see you again, my little man."
Yes.
Oh, I was just gonna pat her on the hand and just say, "It's incredible how you can just crack my entire spinal column immediately." been waiting for that for years.
Oh, remember when we used to do it and I'd put you upside down?
Makes it hard to forget. With all the blood rushing to my head like that.
Yes. Well, we should drink. But we should drink a lot. Because it has been a number of years since we have seen one another.
This is true, and the only way to reconnect with one that you haven't seen each other for a long time with is to get completely fucked.
I agree. Where are your handsome friends?
They are right here.
Hello, ladies!
Hello, Florida.
I'm going to get the whiskey.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, wonderful. You go sit over there, maybe unbutton a few buttons, and I will be right back.
All right. But you and I both know you're only allowed to look, and that's been predetermined.
Right. Just look, no touch.
Yeah, button it back up.
All right, well. Gosh, your chest sucks.
And she just sort of like grabs you and turns you around physically and picks you up and just hugs you into her giant bosom and then puts you down. It has been such a pleasure running into old friends again.
I can't agree more.
Excellent. You go sit. And she like sort of like just literally just like pushes her way through the crowd. It's just like
Just hand on face.
and then comes back to the table and she slams 3 mugs of whiskey down in front of each of you. And she says, "Great, he's pouring more, so finish these up right quick." That shit is terrible.
That's why you got to drink it fast.
I have a sip because I'm not a drinker.
Not yet or not.
I enjoy other things.
Oh.
After a stressful day, who doesn't love a little cigarette?
Oh, it's a pipe weed.
Yeah.
Yes, it's very nice. We
Very
don't get it
stressful.
much up here though.
Yeah, it's hard to find.
Yeah.
Good for focus.
What about you, Briar? Do you like to drink?
Not much.
Oh.
Especially not whiskey.
Oh. Do you like something else? The wine here is terrible, but it is wine.
It's fine. It's already poured.
Why does this table smell like soup?
That will be the soup.
Oh. Why did it go on the table and not in your...
There was a jackass I was trying to get free drinks off of for her.
Was it Mert?
Yeah, I think that was his name.
Jackass.
He was a
He
jackass.
hits on everybody.
Yeah.
He sort of just runs the circuit, so I'm not surprised he found you very quickly because he just sort of moves from bachelor to bachelorette and then just tries to find whoever will, give him a place to sleep. And then 2 fine women such as yourself come into this place, and of course he's going to be lecherous and awful. Do you want me to hit him?
No, his very nice friend went and spoke to him. So.
Gunner's a very kind man. I don't know why he's still friends with Mert aside from lack of options.
That's probably what it is.
Lack of options.
Lack of
Yeah.
options will do that to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyhow, I intend to get very drunk tonight and then have a good time. Is there anything that you would like to do? We could get some dice, we could get some cards, we could do all sorts of different things.
Well,
Oh, me.
I-
I'm in the deep
Yeah.
cup chair right
No
now.
one- No one even cares. No one's even asked.
It's actually so fun. I literally get like first-hand experiences to watch TV. It's so nice.
He's in the tiny little tin bag.
It's way too big for my knees up to my chin.
Can
It is
yours
a
go in?
lovely copper tub that you are
Hell
in.
yeah.
She put some fresh lavender in the water.
Yeah, give this
heated
man
it
some.
up for you. It is a very, very relaxing space, and the rooms themselves are also nicely situated. There's one bed and one cot in your room. Nice, lovely windows looking out onto this sort of acre of orchard that she's got behind her house, and you smell her baking downstairs. She just sort of hums to herself and putters around at some point in time, and at one point she comes up and she's just
Oh, are we doing my? Oh,
never now.
sure. I didn't.
You want bath time.
How do we go back?
Yeah, come in.
Just I wanted to check and just make sure there's nothing that you need. I brought you, and she like sort of holds it out, a slice of pie, and she's definitely like not looking as you're in the tub, and she's like, I brought a slice of pie. I'll put it here on this table.
I don't mind. There's bubbles anyway.
Well, yeah. I wanted to just say that I really do think that you should be careful about speaking about the gods. That masked fella sits in that old church all day. He can be unkind when you break their rules.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely won't be the one initiating those conversations. More or less hearing you bring it up and then saying it's a safe space, I figured I'd ask. But actually on that, do a favor, if you don't mind. I noticed you had the half down there.
Yeah.
You mind if I, after this, do a bit of a prayer?
Yeah. If there's a place in town, you're going to do it. I suppose this would be it.
Perfect, yeah. I mean, I'll probably locked it all just for safety, but I mean, yeah,
I'll close all the curtains and
thank you.
make sure everything's locked up tight for you.
I mean, I'll be real quiet. I just need places to light a little fire. So,
Yeah, it's not a problem at all.
perfect.
Enjoy the pie.
Thank you.
Smash cut back to Gerda is on the table, her
Party.
third cup of whiskey, just being like, come on, you pussies, it's time to drink! And everybody's like, yeah!
Well, I guess it's time to drink. And I'm just going to walk over to Yancey.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to be like, hello, my friend. Would you mind playing a little bit of a toe tapper?
Toe tapper. Yeah, some dance too.
That's right.
You want more of a line dance, or do you want I don't know, a couples thing, or
Something that's a little bit more freestyle, you know? Something that's just going to get people moving. Maybe a drinking song.
get people moving? Well,
He's just sipping.
I don't
I've
think.
this part.
Same, just taking a nice layer off the top.
What you consumed.
I think I have just the thing
My ears
for you, Mr. Grayson.
That's right.
Pleasure to meet the acquaintance of another artist.
Likewise.
Okay, well, a toe tapper.
Big accent thief tonight.
I know, I can't help myself.
And he's like, all right, puts his
mocking
lute
Jay.
down and picks up a fiddle and steps up on one of the tables, and he's like, our kind visitor here has asked me to sing a toe tapper for you all, and I think I have just the right thing to get his blood just a boiling and get his feet a moving. You know what I'm saying? And he just like strikes up on the fiddle and starts going, and it's very lively, and people are like clapping their hands and stomping their feet, and then he starts singing the song, and the three of you immediately, the first two words start catching on your ears. He's singing along. He's like, the shield ran off and left us bare, our homes to burn, our kin to snare. He swore to guard us strong and true, but when the fire came, he flew. Raise your cups, let traitors down, ash to ash and burn them down. The Embervale Six, a wretched band, cursed by gods, despised by man. The flame keeper played with fire bright and summoned doom upon the night. Her book of lies, her ashborn pride, lit the sky as kingdoms died. The razor cups let traitors drown, ash to ash and burn them down. The Embervale Six, a wretched band, cursed by gods, despised by man. The fan crept in with poison blade and sold the circle for trade. A dagger in the back of her friends, and that's how the story always ends. And it just sort of goes on, and like everybody's just sort of like clapping and singing along and having a great time. And he is just like pointedly looking at you as he sings this song.
And I am just absolutely cutting a rug right now.
Okay.
I don't have to roll for it if I can just be dancing.
Are you hiding anything as you cut a rug, or are you just cutting a rug and just being caught up in the moment?
I think I'm like definitely in the moment, but I'm in like that like flow state where I'm like listening to every single word as I'm stepping and kind of like just making mental notes of every single thing, because I am picking up that there is a reason that Yancey is singing this song.
Give me a presence roll.
As a 20 with fear.
20
fear guy.
with fear. Okay. So I'm going to spend that fear immediately. And I'm just going to, in this moment, like a guy who is like a couple of seats down from the two of you, sort of like leans over the two of you and just says, yeah, the Emberfell 6, they betrayed us. They chose fire over life. Never again. Those 6 traitors, they just ruined the whole damn world for their own pride, don't you think?
As
soon as he says that, like 6 other pairs of eyes turn to the strangers, and they just all are sort of looking at you, waiting to hear your response.
Holding my giant whiskey in hands, just kind of like choke on it a bit, not expecting to be asked a question. And just be like, yeah, and then spill and be like, I have to go get a napkin.
Make a presence roll for him.
All right.
I love that you think this place has napkins.
A
rag at best.
I didn't say that there was napkins. I said I was going to get one.
I need to go borrow Gunner's shirt.
I need to.
Apologize.
I'm so sorry.
You're my enemy.
Yeah. Oh, Gunner.
I mean, he's a minor. He's probably like jacked.
Straight up.
Oh,
13 with hope.
A 13 with hope.
Nice.
Go ahead and mark that hope. And they're just all sort of like, yeah, what about you? What do you think about it? I mean, those Emberfell 6, they were just terrible. They just ruined the whole world for their own greed.
Yeah. Screw the Emberfell 6.
Perfect.
Is that a real hookup?
Huh?
Is that a real hookup?
No.
Damn, good. Yeah, I thought that was real. Yeah.
I was like, whoa, you're drunk in real
She's a
life.
method actor.
Go ahead and roll a
She's
presence
slosh.
Watching fly.
with disadvantage.
So I roll space.
Add a d6 and subtract that number from it.
Can I like knock into
Because
it?
your actual grandmother is a member of the Emberfell 6.
Yes, that's why I'm like, I could try, but like you're gonna see it in my eyes that I'm fucking angry right now.
I don't like your face.
9 with fear.
Ruh-roh.
Oh, God.
One of these guys who's just sort of like looking at you, he's like, your friend, she ran, and you're not really saying much. You're not some sort of god lover, are you?
No, the gods, no.
I'm gonna turn around and be like, we were just getting hit on by this fuck ass man, and now you're harassing us. And I'm gonna be like pretending to be a little bit drunk so that he can't, like, you know. I'm putting it on a little bit where I'm like,
Mert's behind you. He's like,
Mertz catches.
what do you mean, fuck
I wasn't talking about you.
Shoves you.
Oh shit!
And I'm gonna shove him back and go, I'm literally flirting with you.
Oh god!
Give me a present.
Leave me alone.
Where the frick is Gerda?
Damn it. That is a 9 with hope.
Go ahead and mark another hope.
I don't have any space
You're
for more
maxed
hope.
out on
I'm
hope.
maxed
All right.
out.
That's a shame for you.
Sucks to suck.
I don't like you, Lynn.
I've been maxed.
But on a 9, that is a failure with hope. And within seconds, because Gerda has been riling everybody up, and Yancey got everybody's blood boiling with this song,
He's told you.
very quickly, a bar fight
Oh, shit.
breaks out.
Oh,
And I need all 3 of you to make an agility or a presence roll as this place descends into chaos.
Just because I wrote I never laid hands on anybody in my journal.
I'm going to use my feline agility.
I'm spending a fear to start the bar fight, by the way.
Grip!
You and your crits.
I have
There's
that's
two
actually
fours together.
sick.
On an agility roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also very fitting.
11 with hope.
11 with hope is a success, and mark a hope.
I'm full.
God,
I've been full.
you guys gotta start spending some hope.
I'm at like I'm at one.
There was a lot of places to spend it last time.
Mine.
Mine is a 10 with fear for agility.
10 with fear for agility. Okay,
Yeah.
so 10 is a success.
Okay.
I'm going to say go ahead and mark a stress on the fear as you sort of like say, I was flirting with you. And somebody else like goes to take a swing at Mert. You lecherous prick! And goes to swing at him and he gets clocked in the face. And you just sort of like go stumbling back over this table
Yeah.
and like the wind is knocked out of you for a second.
Perfect.
And the bar sort of descends into like chaos for about a minute or two. Is like it's just like it's one of those like boiler room situations where all of these people have like little bits of small town beef with each other, and you've just given them an excuse.
Oh, I do wish I did.
With my crit,
Yes, with your crit.
I would like to ask if. So basically, what I'm visualizing is like all of a sudden there are 2 dudes that are immediately just like, let's punch the new guy. And Gil's just gonna like jump up and grab the chandelier and pull himself up, and they'll end up hitting each other. And then as I'm hanging up there, or like, whatever can pass for a chandelier.
Rafters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like peer through the crowd for the Mushroom Man.
Okay. Mushroom Man is sort of like just still sitting there at the table. And he just like turns around and like someone hits him on his mushroom cap and he just literally just like palms this guy's face and shoves him back. And he's got the stone in his other hand. He's pushed off this way.
Okay, I would like to attempt to kind of like subtly swing through the rafters and see if I can just like.
Give me a finesse and I'll give you advantage because of the crit. So add a d6 to it.
And I'm attempting to steal an item.
Are you going to pick and pull? Or do you have pick and pull?
I have to.
Yeah.
But I don't get double advantage, so.
You don't get double advantage. Yeah. You can also spend a hope to activate one of your experiences if you want to be able to add a plus to the roll.
Oh, you could use your journal entry.
Yep. I'm going to mark a well, first I have to ask, I guess, if I failed the roll.
What did you get?
I got a... My math brain just turned off.
We have been drinking drunken bee mead.
14 with hope.
14 is a failure
Okay.
with hope.
So I'm going to mark a stress and read.
So mad.
Okay. The DC is 50, so you just missed it. If you want to spend a hope and convince me you can use one of your experiences, you could get over it. But
that is a 31 with hope.
31.
Hell.
How do you get a 31?
Because I rolled
Yeah.
10 and 11, plus a 6 on my inspiration, plus a 2 for my con artist, plus a 2 for my finesse.
Yeah, damn.
Fair enough. Con artist is your experience?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're spending a hope on it? Yeah. Okay. 31 is pretty good. Yeah, you just you swing down and with your foot, you just sort of push it out of his hand as you're going to land, and it just sort of flies through the air, and as you land, you just grab it, put it into your coat pocket, and turn around.
I immediately am just like,
Love it. Gertis just sort of immediately just starts wading through the crowd, just you are an idiot, and you are an idiot, and everybody stop being idiots. We are having fun. We are not fighting. And the room sort of stops for a second, and everyone's like, and this room full of minor, gruff, small town people all look like small kids for a second as this 7-foot woman yells at them. One guy just sort of does one last hits a guy in the face, and then they all just sort of sit back down, just writing chairs. Immediately, Brenner and the staff are cleaning up clay pots and things like that. You can tell this is likely a common occurrence here, where it just kicks off and then very quickly kicks down. Gerda sort of comes back over. Her vest is now fully unbuttoned and barely containing, and she's just sort of what a night, you come to town and everything just gets real crazy. It's pretty weird. More drinks? You're not drinking very fast. Do you want something else? I'll get you the wine.
Good, I'm good. Thank you.
Oh, honey, you're more than good, but you need to be better.
jeez.
Please, come with me. And she literally swoops you up under the arm and walks you towards the bar.
Kind of look behind at Gil
I'm just
Hate to watch you leave. Love to watch you walk away.
And she's walking and she's sort of so what do you know about Gilligan? Have you traveled with him for very long? And she says it very quietly, because obviously you're all using assumed names.
No, I don't know much. We met briefly a while ago. He never stops talking. That's what I know.
Yes, he can certainly fill the silence.
I just found out that he and Dustin are related.
Really? The cranky one?
Yeah, the cranky one.
I don't see it at all. Well, similar nose.
Yeah. But that's really it. We were brought together by some weird coincidence, and that's it.
I understand. Try not to fall in love with him. He'll just break your heart.
Thanks. I won't.
So, really, and she sort of puts you down as you reach the bar, and she speaks to Brenner for a minute and orders a couple of drinks, and while he's away, she moves her bulk in between you and the crowd, so it's a bit of a quiet. So between you and me, what are you really doing here? Because I don't believe that you're just passing through. This doesn't seem like the kind of place that Gil passes through.
Maybe answers?
What kind of answers?
Don't really know. We have such vague directions that I think we were hoping to just find any sort of this is where you should be going. This is what you should be looking for.
We're talking here. Go away. Are you in trouble? I have friends who can help people who are in trouble.
I wouldn't say we're in trouble. There definitely is a sort of trouble happening.
There's always a sort of trouble happening. Are you mixed up in a sort of trouble?
I mean, in a way, I guess. It's kind of on us to resolve said trouble.
Oh, if you have to fix it, you're definitely mixed up in the trouble.
But we're not the ones who started it.
I know.
Nor do we know how to fix it. We just were told it had to be us.
That's quite an interesting conundrum you've gotten yourself into. Where are you going from here?
I don't remember which direction we're going. West? We're
Oh,
going
everybody
west.
nailed it down.
Following the river west.
What?
Following the river west.
We're just following the river west.
Are you looking for someone? Or a place? Or a team? Perhaps I could help. Like I said, they've got friends. We're talking here! Go away! I have friends.
I think Ayla would take a risk and pull out the locket and just be like, we are looking for someone, and kind of like hold it.
Just gonna sort of like look at it. I'm not much of one for symbols. But I know someone here, and she like looks over in Yancey's direction. I know someone who might be of help for you.
I don't know, he seemed like trouble with his song earlier.
Sometimes you have to sing the songs of the oppressors to blend in. He's not what he appears. Come, let's just rejoin your friends.
Thank you.
And she hands you a glass. It's just cider, there's no booze in it. You don't have to pretend.
Thank you.
Now, drinking.
Fully playing the night game.
Give me a finesse roll.
Yes.
With disadvantage, because you've been drinking quite heavily.
I have 10 figures. Oh, now you have
Soon he's
3.
going to be killing 9 figures.
You actually have 3.
Sick name. Oh. That's kitchen's roll. So that is a 14 with hope.
14 with hope. Okay, yeah. Go ahead and mark the hope. And you have like gathered a crowd around you. People are like,
Yeah.
wow, does he do that? He's moving so fast.
I'm just like not even looking. I'm just like, well, when you're a painter, you got to be quick with your fingers, and so just after a lot of practice, you get really steady hands.
The middle-aged baker woman is like,
Interesting.
I'm also good with my hands.
what is Aldra up to?
She's just watching Gail play the knife game, still just sipping her giant fucking whiskey.
How much of her
after
giant whiskey has she had?
Barely any. She is still just like, yeah, this is great. Yeah,
And it is terrible whiskey.
It burns my nose. No, my ears are hot. It's fine. And literally just like watching him. Also, because there was like a giant fight. So now she's just like, I'm just gonna sit quietly because I did instigate it a little bit, just a little bit. So just sitting quietly, hanging out with Gil.
Because you're by the door, you guys very specifically sat nearer to the door.
Mhm.
You feel a cold breeze open as the rainy night is let into this loud, hot place. And just as the door opens and someone just is walking out from the bar into the night, standing in the rain, not stopping, no umbrella, no anything else like that, just standing there in their cloth mask, looking directly at you as the door opens, is the Volari.
Of course he is.
The silent archivist, or silent adherent rather, sorry, just watching you. And then the door just swings closed.
Okay. So it's like a kind of door, like the kitchen door that like swings back and forth. Is that?
No, it's like a regular door,
regular,
but it's like
okay,
it
cool.
closes itself kind
Cool,
of
cool.
thing. Yeah.
Sounds good. Great. So I know he's hanging outside. I think because she's inside and he is, or they are not inside, she's just gonna be like, well, it's only a problem when I try to leave. So for right now, not a problem. But like if the door swung back open, I think she'd be like looking in the direction and probably also be like, is now a little bit pissed off. They're like, come on, can I have one thing? Like, just like glaring kind of at the door and it swings open and just like looking back in the same direction as it like, if it did swing open. But
If it opens again, he's still there.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, so then like, I don't know, probably glaring back, but he's hanging outside. So for right now, he's the rain's problem. But also we'll be like, probably like kick Gil in the ankle a little bit and be like, we should be very careful when we leave. Just might be some creepy motherfuckers outside.
My neck game slows down and it's like, right, well, so everyone, don't want to risk it anymore as I've had...
Do it again! Use your other hand!
I'm just gonna down another whiskey. It's like, I always told myself that 7 drinks is the limit for playing knives.
Girls, that's a very good number to be 7 drinks and then not
7
stab yourself
months.
anymore. Although if you do 8, you don't feel it.
That is true.
You'll lose more blood though.
Also true.
I'm not a doctor, I don't know about that.
I'm not a doctor either. I'm a painter.
That's right, you are a painter this time. Ewan?
Evan. We met earlier.
Yes, you came to my store and we met for the very first time.
Which was a lovely experience.
More whiskey over here. So,
Got it out.
yes.
And now everyone's kind of cleared off after the whole...
Roll presents for me.
The double eye blink.
Yeah.
Or the wink.
18 on the dot.
With fear, give yourself a fear.
Okay.
No, that's more to spend.
No, I'm not looking to cause any alarm, but I think that the friend who's visiting the city just might be outside.
The friend who's visiting the city. Oh, he was your bodyguard.
The sign.
Not that guy.
The synod man is outside in the rain.
Not that guy.
Oh,
Different guy?
Different guy. Mask guy.
Yeah, isn't that the sign up?
Valari.
Oh, the Valari.
The-
It's the Valari.
The other guy was the pompous college professor.
Right.
Well, he's a very strange person. I don't even know if he's a he or she's a they or they're an it. I'd always have the mask and the robes.
Right.
So they're outside.
It's just kind of weird that...
I mean, that's kind of what they do. They just sort of watch and listen and just make sure that you're doing the right things. But they generally don't bother us too much in here. And unless we do, bad things that are here and things, But that's why Yancy sings the songs. Because then he's like, yes, they're believing in our history.
Right. Maybe another little toe tap there from Nancy.
Another toe that you want? Are you asking me to dance? Is she asking me to dance?
She is asking you that.
Uppies.
Okay. Let's dance. Yes,
Yes.
another one.
But yeah, I think as she goes into dance, she is also Aldra's keeping an eye on the door, just like out of the corner of her eye.
Oh, you were getting spun around so much.
Cool, great.
It's very
She's
hard
like,
to
I don't know where the door was, but I knew it was there at some point.
I want to fade back to you in this moment.
He is still in the back.
Is
It's
Arlene still
cold.
in?
Did you eat the pie?
I did.
It was a delicious homemade
Poison.
pear and apple pie.
Yeah, he would have been like head back, just gently, like so relaxed for
Bye.
the first time in quite a long time.
Just not even thinking about us at all. Like,
Bye in the
just
bath.
living it.
You have
He
3
would be.
words.
Do you ever have a
Bye
shower
in bed.
bear? Bye in bed.
You guys shut up. I was quiet for your guys' time. You just shut up for mine. Yeah, no, he's very relaxed. Not often does he get moments to just fully like unwind. I wouldn't say he's fully wound though, because like there is that like maybe I should be there. But for the most part, yeah. In the tub. He will get out, and then he is going to pray. So he's going to go out and find a stone, crack it open, and then come back in.
Yeah, easy enough. You just sort of go out in the garden and look around, and she lit some lanterns on the front step as she mentioned for them to be able to find their way home. And you find a stone and just sort of like crack it with the back of your axe, and it just sort of cracks open. Head back in. There's sort of like a gentle fire that is lit in the hearth just to keep the room warm. She's not around at this moment.
Okay. I'm gonna just use like the tongs or like with my dagger or something, just grab like a little coal and put it in between the stones.
Mm-hmm.
And then he'll sit on his knees and like heels. And then kind of just like crouch back and sit on his heels and then have his axe laid out on his knees. And he hasn't really prayed a ton. Like he's just prayed for the sake of praying.
Is prayer a conversation for Cal? Because it wouldn't be a learned skill.
No, it would be him trying to figure it out, like more like that's not this one. What I'm about to say is not this one, but right, I don't know if you're listening, but could use your help or whatever type thing. And he's just trying to like figure it out, like, yeah, if you're there, kind of whatever, hope this finds you well type thing. Kind of like an email type thing.
Hope this finds you well.
Exactly.
Regards.
Exactly. Yes.
I'm hoping this prayer
So
finds
it's more
you
just
well.
like him just saying it as like a formality. But this one's definitely like way more intentional. And yeah, he's going to sit down, axe, and he is going to be like whispering. And you'll just be like, right, I don't really know where to start here. But I could really use some extra strength right now. I don't know if you're watching, but yesterday I could not stand. I know that's kind of your thing, our thing. And I feel like a bit of a failure right now. And I try to keep everybody on track. And they're out there having fun, and here I am, just soaking in a tub. I got bigger things to be doing here, and I can't. I don't know. I think I'm in over my head here, and for the first time in a very long time, I'm not by myself, and I don't know how to work with the others, and I don't know how to get them to work with me. And I just don't know how to stand for them and be strong for them if I am falling in the first place on the first day, and if we can't even move as one. And I don't know, I know you're a bit of a watcher and an observer. I could really use some interference right now. And he'll just kind of like hang his head and just sit for probably 5 minutes if there's nothing.
About 3 minutes in. Sort of like you found yourself with your eyes closed for a second, and you like blink them open, and the coal that you would put between the two pieces of broken stone has warmed the stone on either side, so that like it's almost impossible. Like a coal should not have been able to heat the stone to a place of glowing. But both halves of the stone on the broken bits are almost like glowing white hot. And you feel pressure. Not in your mind, but in the room. Like the air changes as you are sitting there. And you just hear in your mind, maybe with your ears, you're not really sure, but a voice answers for the first time and says, Cal. What breaks and endures becomes so much more beautiful. They are broken as you are broken. But you walk on. Their scars are sacred. They are proof of survival. Trust them. And the fire goes out for just a second. All the flames in the room just dissipate, and it is just black in this space. Do you feel a presence behind you? Do you look?
Yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't get up, but I'd just...
You turn, and the house is gone. And you just see infinity behind you. And almost filling infinity is a towering figure, cloaked and hooded. This body that is cracked and broken and shattered. But everywhere where a finger joint is broken, or the arm is cut, or the chest is shattered, in all of the empty places is molten gold, stitching this figure back together. And two golden eyes open and look at you and say, loved them. I'm so sorry. And you blink, and you were back in the kitchen of the last light.
I'll blink, and since I'm like turned over, I'll kind of like stumble onto like my hip and and just like look around as if people were watching me and trying to like recompose myself. And just look at like, are the stones still glowing, or are they back to normal?
You look back, and the heat has dissipated, and they're just two halves of stone, but smooth. Like before, they were cracked and broken. Now it is almost as if you were to put them back together, they would perfectly fit.
Okay, I'm gonna grab them and go to like just put them in the fire, and then I'm just gonna take him and just put him in my backpack and just go up to the room. Like he's very overwhelmed. And then just start. Are there balconies or is it just windows?
Just windows.
Okay. Almost like slams the door. Not like out of anger, just like fuck. And kind of like paces and puts the rocks by the foot of the bed. Actually, no, he's gonna put them on the windowsill. And just open the window and just like deep breaths, just.
And it's like shocking. The air as you push the window up, the night air that like crashes over your skin, you didn't realize how hot you were. And like an immediate sort of like sweat breaks out, cold sweat breaks out on your skin as you sort of like just look out into the night, wondering what it was that just happened.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where we're going to take a break.
Beautiful.
All right. Welcome back. We have had a bar fight.
Yep.
Some drinking.
Yep.
Some quiet convalescence with giant women. Some quiet convalescence with apparently a god, a giant man. And we are going to pick back up at the Cracked Flask. Yancey has just finished a round of more toe tappers to try to get the crowd back into a good place, singing some very lovely accord songs and more modern songs about, what has been going on in life since the war. And what is everybody up to? How sober are Aldra and Gil? I know you've been sipping.
Yeah.
But what's her tolerance?
Here on this whiskey.
This is like cask strength whiskey. It is 55% alcohol.
There you go.
She is not a drinker. She drinks occasionally, so it's not like super high. So she has just been sipping it because she's like, I know my tolerance is
it's like
dog
drinking paint
shit.
thinner.
Yeah, she's like, it burns all my nose hairs as I even bring it up to my face.
Just go ahead and roll your hope and fear die and tell me which one is higher.
Got it.
That's a fun way.
My fear.
Your fear. You are definitely like leaning
Feeling
heavily
it a
into
little.
tipsy.
Got it.
Yeah.
You're in the pocket.
Yeah. Probably hanging out with friends, and is now at the point where if she is getting there, she's like now starting to go like nonverbal. It's just like. And also, if Gertie's sitting there, she's like,
"Oh yeah, Gerda's like not left you." The three of you, or the four of you, have been a pack since she has just adopted the three of you. She's danced with all three of you. She's done shots with all. Oh right, because
she was spinning me. Yeah,
yeah, she was definitely spinning you for a while.
So I'm also dizzy as fuck for other reasons.
The worst.
Yeah, so that's also why I'm like, I need to sit down, or I'm gonna flow up, and I don't want to go outside and see that motherfucker if I gotta flow up.
It's the drunk dizzy that doesn't go this way; it goes this way.
Yeah, I'm like, if I lay down, it's gonna be a nightmare. Yeah. So I might.
You're on the walk wheel.
She is just like sitting there, just like straight.
Yeah,
just like Gertie's shirt is very open, and she's like,
oh yeah. At this point in time, like Gerda's shame has completely disappeared. She is probably 10 or 11 tankards of whiskey into the evening.
Didn't think she had a lot of shame about it before.
There has been a lot of just like nipple showing and like kissing people on the face and kissing people on the lips and dancing and doing whatever. She is having a great time.
Yeah. Okay.
How's Gil doing?
Gil is like, despite only being 20 years old, a very experienced drinker. He is in his like comfort of where he likes to keep himself, but he's like at the point where if someone were to offer him a drink, he's like, no, like one more is gonna send me over. So he's kind of like dancing that fine line right now, like maybe like rocking back and forth a little bit, but he's like still very coherent. And he's basically like just hearing Cal's voice in the back of his head, like, don't be a fucking idiot. Like, make sure that you're taking care of the others. And he's just like sitting there now. He's like ordered water at this point and is just kind of like sitting back, catching his breath. He's had a lot of fun. So he's just kind of waiting for everyone else to finish up.
Love it. How often throughout the course of this evening, with people in various levels of being in their cups, has Grumpy Cal come up in the conversation? Given that you've only traveled, this is the third day that you have traveled together.
Third. I would say that Gil...
The funeral.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Gil hasn't brought him up. Like, Gil, with his... Well,
I don't. I'm not. That's a me reaction. I'm just hanging on.
My lip smack.
No, you do whatever is for your character.
No, it's fine. Just do whatever feels right to you, I guess. It's fine.
I guess it doesn't matter. You don't want to talk about it.
You'll give or take away.
No, I guess that's what your character would do.
Gil does not speak ill of his brother to people. So he would not be the one to bring up like, oh, he seems like he's really pissy and stuff. He just is leaving it. And if it comes up, he's just kind of like real quiet unless he's asked directly.
Ladies?
I don't think she brings it up, but if someone else brings it up, like if Gertie brings it up, she
Gert has brought it up probably a half dozen times.
Perfect. Yeah.
Because he's not here.
Right.
He's not having fun with the group. And
Right.
so she's just being like, what's up with this cranky man who's apparently, the guard of your wonderful painter here, who just seems like he's not like him at all. He's just kind of, little piss pants boy.
He had to wash his weird ass cheek.
He's got the weird ass cheek.
You saw it. It was like real fat. The mosquito.
One side of it seemed a little bit extra
that's
plump.
because of mosquito.
Oh, I
Lot
just
of
thought he
mosquitoes.
just worked out weird or something.
Yeah. No, it's.
Everybody's awfully grateful for being alive.
Yeah.
Wait till next combat.
Yeah, no, he got really fucked up by mosquitoes and.
Oh yeah, they get really bad out there in the mountains.
And after even healing, it was still like that. So it's like, I don't even want to know what it looks like under clothes.
Ew.
Monday.
Usually I like to think about people's butts. I don't want to think about his butt.
No.
No.
It's hard boiled, that one.
Gross.
Full 20 minutes.
What else has been going on with the three of you? Are you going to go tomorrow? I kind of promised somebody something, and I probably shouldn't have done it.
Who do you promise something to?
Well, we shouldn't. I can't. One second. Just 1 second.
Aldra's gonna knock the drink out of her head and be like, "Girl, be serious!
No!
Be serious!
I'm always serious.
Say it with all the syllables!
You've seen my boobs.
Yeah.
I'm very serious. Anyways, we can't talk.
Turns away from me.
We can't.
So rude.
We can't. I'm going to walk the three of you home later. Not now. We still have many fun to have. But later we're going to go back to Tanera's house, and we're going to have we're going to catch up. It's going to be lovely.
Yeah, just us, right?
I think now's a good time.
Yeah.
Well, she doesn't usually have much to drink, though.
Well, she ate some hard cider.
She did say she had hard cider.
Could also just take a bottle of whiskey for the road.
I mean, the wine here.
But Yancey's not done for another hour.
Yeah, but his drinks aren't even that good. The drinks aren't even that good here.
I know, but I promised him that we would all have a conversation together.
I did want to talk to him.
Down the last light tonight.
Yeah, but we could stay until he's done. Gil, and she wraps a finger around a little bit of your hair, and she's like, "But I want to stay."
Oh, I understand that you want to stay. And I am more than happy to. However, it doesn't sound nice to sit down somewhere cozy, we can have a chat.
It's raining outside.
I love the rain. It just makes my fur a little bit
Smelly.
well, Well, that's true. But also, I like the feeling, you know? We want to walk out in the rain for a bit.
But she is right that we're waiting for
We have to wait for our friend.
And if he's not off for another hour.
You're not there.
Well, he could come to us, right?
Yeah, but we could just wait and then all go together.
I just feel like
She said there's creepy man outside. I don't want to let the creepy man get the MC. He's very nice.
you and I both know that no creepy man is touching anybody when you're around.
Gil,
But I won't be around.
don't-
I'll be at the house drinking cider.
With us.
I don't think Gerda and Cranky Gil, as she calls him, or Cranky Cow, as she calls him, are gonna get along for a whole hour.
I'm sure he's asleep by now. What time do you think he goes to bed?
Yeah.
Like 8
Probably
p.m.
at like
Seems
6
like a big
o'clock.
bath.
You haven't seen that man take a bath.
She's a big bath.
He's taking a bath? That's
Oh.
so embarrassing.
I'd be shocked if he
Hey,
didn't have some sort of
Everyone's
pastry in
allowed
there
to
with
enjoy a
him.
bath. Bath is for
You
everyone.
bath together. You don't bath alone. It's so boring.
I was hoping.
Well,
I
Maybe
mean,
he's having-
maybe he's bathing with
Technically, he
Tanara.
wasn't alone,
She's,
it
Yeah.
was.
she's
Yeah.
very old.
Yeah, she almost came in.
you don't know.
No, and he
I
talks to
don't
your
know. Is he
mom.
into old ladies?
Oh.
I don't know
The
him
one
that
who's in
well.
touch,
He's
she brought me
a
the pie too.
he's wild.
I think he's into old ladies.
I think he's a little bit wild.
Mm.
I think he just doesn't want to talk about it.
He's-
Cow?
Yeah,
but
we think he's
just-
sleeping with the old lady.
What if
Oh.
what if we just
Deep
had,
breath.
I'll get some food and then we stay. But what if we stay?
You're such a good drunk girl. It's unreal.
Or we could take the food with us.
She's white
But
girl
you can
dancing in the
get away.
corner.
Shoes on her feet.
Right.
I bought them.
But what if Cal has a pertinent
Why are you so boring?
fuck? Alright, let's stay.
Yeah, we're staying!
All right.
I want everybody to roll their hope and fear dice and let me know which one is higher. I will roll for Gerda.
What if I say no?
What if I said no?
I just don't want to.
I'm not gonna.
Gerda crit.
Might read this. My hope's higher.
Fear.
Hope.
You two remain your level of intoxication. You get a little tipsy.
Oh,
Just a little bit.
You were the only one.
Just a little baby. Just a little baby tipsy.
From a non-alcoholic cider.
yeah, but I had to sip the whiskey a
Yeah,
little.
yeah.
It's now
She's-
starting to hit me.
Gerda very rudely starts half and half of your ciders.
Gerda is breathing in your face, and her alcohol breath.
She also drinks or eats half a goat.
Half a
Wow.
Half a what?
Love
Half
her.
a goat.
holy moly.
Cooked
Sick.
on a spit.
Love her.
Delicious. Some gravy, some potatoes. She's a very large
Can
woman.
I just have some potatoes?
You can have some potatoes, sure.
I think Aldra is doing the drunk girl thing where she's like reaching for
Like the
Twist my ear.
the drunk girl thing of being like, give me yummy to go.
For the two of you who got hope on these die, what I will say is you both pick up a rumor.
Mmm.
Love a rumor.
I want you both to roll a d10 for me.
This is cool.
8.
That's this guy, right? The
Mhm.
paper. 10.
Okay. Gil, what you pick up is grumblings around the room of conversations starting and someone just like hitting somebody on the arm and be like, we can't do that anymore. That they put that thing in the tower. We gotta be careful about what we talk about. And just like little things like that of like people stopping conversations as they're starting. What you pick up is a lot of just sort of like general fear and worry about how, since this new mine shaft reopened, or old mine shaft reopened, 2 people have died in the mines, and apparently things are getting worse and the mine is getting stranger.
Got it.
Ayla, you're having a great time because Gerda keeps making you dance.
She's white girl dancing.
Feeding me like a fork full of a potato.
I'm in the corner. Watch.
I feel so close to you. That was good. It's a force to you. I don't know what it means.
Do the robot.
There's clankers up in here.
But time eventually passes. Will Cal have gone to bed?
No.
Okay. So
Is
He's
there
still
a
in the
fire
lab.
pit outside?
He's over. You a check, Ray?
Yeah.
No, he's
He'd have a fire outside.
it is pissing.
He's a good man.
Oh, right, it is
Post-spray
raining.
cleanse.
Okay, no, he's not outside.
There is like a covered like gazebo sort of thing
Then
that
he'll
you
be
could
out there.
sit in. There's
He's
no
gonna,
fire pit out
yeah,
there.
that's fine. He's gonna be outside
oiling.
though.
Can't let anybody in this town know what
Yeah.
spoke
Yeah.
God.
Just the fresh
Tanera
air.
gets you like some blankets and things like that. Like it can be a cozy experience.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Eventually, as you're sort of sitting out there, it's in the front yard portion of her plot. A bunch of time passes, and you hear, like in the distance, just. And so we sing songs about people and things. That's what you do, Yancy. You sing songs about the people and things. How do you get money for that? I have to do all sorts of crazy illegal shit all the time to make the money, but you just have to sing songs about the people, and it's very exciting for you. I'm very bored. Oh, we're here. Everybody, we're here. And it's the 4 of you and Yancy walk up to Tanera's house. Whew.
Well, we made it.
Looks like you had a good night.
Wait, where's Yancy?
Yancy's like 10 feet behind you all, just sort of like cloaked. Like he's got all of his like instruments under his cloak, keeping them out of the rain, and his like sort of like wide frog feet are just sort of like slapping in the puddles as he sort of like walks behind you. He's been very quiet this entire walk.
As they walk up, I'm assuming I have one blanket.
Many blankets. Tanera like is over hospitable.
Okay, well, I'll give the 2 of them my blankets as they walk up if they've been walking in the rain.
Yeah, so Cal just sort of like walks out of the darkness and like comes in with blankets.
And you know, drunken. Ah!
He fell on you.
Hello, it's
Appreciate
Mr. Piss Pants Boy who had his bath and didn't want to come and have fun with us.
Gerda, always a pleasure.
I'm just kidding, you're very handsome.
Thank you, Gerda.
Her shirt is not staying on.
She's not even wearing a shirt anymore.
Yeah.
Boobs just
Topless.
Floppy jalopies.
Okay, well, let's go inside.
I thought the after party was at your place.
No, made a promise.
Promise.
In the house.
Have
just let's
a
go inside.
conversation.
Mhm.
Conversation.
And
All right.
as I think also everyone's getting ushered inside, I would like to make like one last check out to the, the surrounding area, just looking for
That instinct roll.
that masked motherfucker.
I'll be staying out after them. I'll be closing the door. I won't be looking though.
What was it? Sorry, the
Instinct.
instinct. That is 15 with fear.
15 with fear. Delicious.
Perfect.
Actually, I'm going to say in your drunken state and with this worry that you have, just go ahead and mark a stress
Cool.
for that fear.
Love.
But with a 15, about 150 meters back on the road, just sort of walking past a lantern, you see a black and gold robed and masked figure just walk through the light and then slip back into the darkness.
Cool. Yeah, I think as she's saying that, she probably like goes inside and closes the door. Yeah, and probably she's like, she just, keep an eye out, is all.
Yeah, so you all sort of go in, Gerda ducks in under the lintel, and then Cal, you're the last one. You come in and close the door. As Tanera immediately is in host mode, getting food, drinks, everything else, clearing space. And she's sort of like, well, it's good to see you all again. I hope you had an okay night. Can I get anybody anything? Cider? I got some water. I got some tea. I think I got some brandy around here somewhere. Gerda's like, yes, the brandy. I'll take the brandy.
Do you have any pickle juice?
I've got some pickled beets. It's got some pickled water.
Oh, perfect. And some water.
Right, great. Yeah, no problem. And Yancey's just like, I'll just have a peppermint tea. She's like, yeah, okay, sure. Put some water on, and she's sort of like hustling around, and everybody just sort of like finds seats and things like that in this general area. Gerda's like, I am going to go. I have a piece. I'll be back. And she just like walks out into the night for a second.
So, how was the night?
Oh, just, there were all sorts of dangers all around constantly.
They all reek of booze.
Yeah, that's it then.
No, it was lovely. We got into a little bit of a bar fight.
Good. Yeah, way to lay low. Good. What else?
Did some toe tapping, did some dancing.
Alright, that's not bad.
Played the knife game.
You are good at that.
I'm good at the knife game.
Let's see.
It's true.
Let's see.
All dead fingers.
I want to see your fingers go.
And then all of a sudden I'm just like, I'm over my 7-drink limit. Actually, I'm not allowed to play the knife
She
game
is very
anymore.
good at knowing his limits for that.
I wanted to see your fingers. Make sure you have them all.
Oh,
All 12. Oh.
the old 12 one.
Bit of a problem if you had a 2, but
I counted the 2 that I was playing with.
It's incredible that I gained fingers while playing the knife game, don't you think?
So when you lose some, you just even.
Oh, and then I stole this rock.
Right, I forgot about the rock.
This is the first time that the two of you see as he brings this piece of ore out. And you very quickly put 2 and 2 together that poor Fungro miner had been weeping all night long.
Gil,
What?
he loved that thing.
And he's a miner, and he'll go into the mine and he'll mine another one.
You said how rare it was?
I think that if he heads back down to Shaft 17, he's going to find himself another one, no problem.
Wow, you go to Shaft 17 and get him.
Plus, I put a little gold piece in his pocket.
Crit, I'll allow it.
World building.
good. You got into a bar fight. You stole something valuable.
Did a little dance, sung some songs, made some eyes at some people. These two were just absolutely getting along with everybody.
I think the guy who started the bar fight, he sounds like a regular jackass. Like he does this on the reg. So don't think we have anything to worry about there.
Come to think of it, it was actually Yancey who started the bar fight, singing this song.
That was a cover at a test. Also, your friends didn't mention the Flamekeeper like you did.
How is that relevant right now, Yancey?
God, Yancey.
Clearly, you're very concerned about your friends' comings and goings and worried about them getting in trouble here.
Yeah, God
You
forbid
weren't the
somebody
ones that
looks
were
after
able
their
to,
friends.
keep your lips sealed. So that's the most concerning thing here. Who do we need to worry about here in Mrs. Holt's house? Because there are precautions that are taken in this place.
Yeah, thank you. We know.
I'm glad that you know.
Is it written on that face, and on that cabinet, and on that wall, and on that piece of roof right there, and also on that...
And you watch Tanera go, oh my, is very perceptive.
It's my speciality. And the knife game.
Gerda sort of slams her way back into the room. Right, okay. She closes the door, locks the door, closes the blind over the door. I told these people that you are very important and that I would bring you here together because they're having a little meeting, and I thought that maybe you would be helpful for their meeting, and maybe you would help me because you could vouch for my character and everything would be fine, so we're here. So we can just talk now, it's fine. Do you have the brandy? Here you go, dear. I maybe made an assumption that, well, we were talking, and Briar said that you guys might have been in a little bit of, not trouble, but you're trying to get out of some trouble, sort of.
Are we?
I'm saying it wrong. What is it that you said?
I said that we weren't necessarily in trouble, but we were in charge of fixing something that is in trouble.
That was it. She said you guys are fixing some things.
Good to say that outside of a warded area.
But everybody's trying to fix trouble. She never said anything.
Oh, of course, everything's so small when Cal brings it up, but carry on,
You
Gerda.
literally said the name of one of the Circle of Dawn.
You weren't even there, Gerda. Quit metagaming.
Yancey told me, which is why we're having this conversation.
Way to go, Yancey. Keep
Because-
that quiet.
Because Yancey and Tanera and I are very close friends.
And I bet what you three do is look out for each other, right? And I'm going to turn to Yancey. So don't be telling me that my way of looking out for my friends is wrong, all right? I'm trying my best here.
Yancey's big eyes blink and he goes, I never said that you did anything wrong. I just said you need to watch what you say.
Thank you, Yancey. Yeah, always useful. When I wasn't even talking to you,
What
you
is
decided
with your attitude, Cal?
We just talked about laying low right before you all left. And now you're in a bar fight. You said you're making eyes at
They
me.
didn't start the bar fight. The lecherous whore started the bar fight.
I didn't say they started the bar fight, Gerda. I said they were in.
Nobody even punched any. Well, I punched
I'm
a
just
lot of people.
talking
but they
about
didn't
not
punch
laying
anybody.
low. I'm just saying they're not laying low.
Kale, you're very cranky all the time.
Well, you've known me for half a day, so I mean, if I'd been
Yeah, and
cranky
you've been
for half a
cranky
day.
the entire time.
Sure, if that's how. Yeah.
You're being cranky right now. You're being very defensive and passive aggressive about everything. Why don't you just shut your stupid mouth and listen to what we're saying?
I'm gonna lean in towards her.
Yeah, she's like leaning into that.
And I'm gonna have my-
down towards you.
Not that much though, like 5
Oh,
inches.
four.
No, he's 6'5".
Okay, so
Yeah.
6 inches.
I
Listen,
think
I brought your friends and you here to have a discussion. It's a very important discussion.
Then let's have it.
And if
Then.
you stop shitting out of your mouth for a minute, maybe we can have this discussion.
If you and Yancey quit harping on me for me trying to show up for my friends when they're all fucking drinking around.
Cal,
What?
that's not what they're doing. They're just saying if you're going to say that we were getting ourselves in trouble and not laying low, that you need to also mind yourself because you're the one who said something.
Is that the one thing everybody's gonna hang on?
Tanera just sort of like steps into the middle of the circle and she says, I think the most important thing that we all need to realize here is y'all need to remember that the ashes remember.
Is that one of your things?
Time is a flat circle.
And I think I'm hedging my bets here a little bit, but I think you might know what that means.
Where it's definitely hard to scrub out ash.
Right. So we're all on the same side here.
Can I just do like my con man, just like boom, 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 3 around the room, just like I'm thinking kind of like Sherlock Holmes, like Robert Downey Jr. movie, where I'm just like, heart rate, sitting at 8 like per minute.
Give me an instinct roll.
Okay.
Spend your hope. Add your comment to it.
Instinct.
Mm-hmm. Mark the hope. So you look at Gerda, and Gerda is more sober than she appears. She's been putting on a bit of a show. She is watching the 4 of you very, very closely and paying no attention to Tanera and Yancey. Yancey, on the other hand, is not paying attention to anyone. His eyes are down, but he is like listening to everything that is saying with a bard's ear. He's listening for the notes. He's listening for the subtext behind everybody's voice and what it is that they're really, truly saying in this moment. And Tanera is peacekeeping. Tanera is saying, we literally are all on the same side here. And you watch her in this moment with Cal's frustration, with a little bit of like bickering that's sort of going back and forth between Ayla and Cal and Gerda and Cal and like all the rest of this. She very quickly is able to diffuse this situation with just sort of like a matronly calm, but also the presence of someone who's been doing this for a very long time. And I don't mean diffusing hot situations. I mean working with different groups of people who are all moving toward the same goal.
So it's in that moment that Gil is just going to put down his pickled beet juice,
wipe his pink lips,
Stained.
and he's just going to be like, all right then, we're among friends. I feel confident in that, and I trust everyone in this room. For those of you who don't know, and I wink at Gerda, I say, my name is Gilligan. This is my brother Callum. This is Ayla, and this is Aldra. We have been tasked by the Circle of Dawn to find the Flamekeeper.
You watch Gerda's eyes go wide, Tanera's eyes go wide, and Yancey's eyes go wider. Well, I don't know much about that. But what I do know is about helping folk. And Yancey was here for a meeting, and Gerda thought that you all should be here for that meeting, so here we are. And, well, every hand wants its share. So, welcome. How can we help?
Well, first off, our directions have been vague at best. We were told to head west, follow the river. Do you have any idea where the Flamekeeper might be? Any sort of, even a 50-kilometer area will be something that would be useful to us.
She's a ghost. No one knows. We all hear rumors, whispers about her. Some say that they work for her. Some say they work with her. No one knows who she is or where she is. She's like I don't know how much you truly know about paintings, Gilligan. But I've been told, I had never seen it myself, but I've been told that painters paint on top of old paintings because canvas is expensive. She's the painting behind the painting, if you get my drift. And, well, I've been stealing and running ores for different organizations and uprisings, factions, groups, and folk since my mama taught me. And she done it when her mama taught her. And she done it when her mama taught her. This is long older than the Accord. Folk are always stepping on other folk. That ain't changed recently, but where we send it, some of that's changed. And all I know is that every now and again, I get a missive, a letter, with a whole lot of money in it, and a symbol, and a signature, song. That's all it says. Thank you, song. And then we run a whole lot of ore that we can skim off the top without folk noticing the difference down to the Everburn, and we leave it. And we come back 3 days after, and the carts are empty, and we bring them back. And folk around here think, folk being me mostly, and Gerda, and Yancey on occasion, that's her taking it. Yancey sort of leans over. Now, Dustin, was it?
Yeah.
It's Cal.
Callum. Whatever your name might be. Good idea, by the way. Hiding your true identities. There's a bunch of that going around. I didn't mean anything by it. My admonition is just, my teacher was a hard man. You know, the organization that I belong to is spread far and wide. And we gather information and keep our ears out. You gotta be careful what you say, where you say it. The court has ways to listen, even when they're not around. So I'm sorry for my tone. Just be careful. Because if you're truly looking for Miss Thrain, then we have things in common, and I want to make sure that you keep your neck unknown. So I apologize.
Appreciate it. Sorry for my reaction. Just not used to many people telling me what to do. Or giving me advice, for that matter, either.
Well, I will say the further you walk down this path, there's a lot of folk who really believe that they are the second coming of the Six. They are going to try to tell you what to do. So maybe temper your temper.
Work on it.
Can I ask, what do they put in the tower in town?
I don't know what it is. I know what it's called. It's called an echo sigil array. And apparently it listens. It's got a range.
Singular ring?
Echo sigil array.
Gotcha.
Listen is what they do. In the big cities, there's a lot more of them Valari folk. They say they're spiritual guiders and counselors and help spread the teachings and the message of the voice. Well, they're snitches. They're not all bad, you know. The court's done a lot of good. We're worried about them. We're worried about lots of different things. The world's got a bit topsy-turvy since, since the circle broke. And those of us who watch and listen and disrupt and learn, we're just worried. People are listening. People are trying to get their neighbors to turn on each other. Kids disappear. It's worrisome.
That is worrisome. You know anything about this God Wake?
That's why I'm here. I was sent to get an eye on it. Usually, when God wakes happen, there's a relic left behind. And the Arcord likes to get their hands on these relics because they're powerful. Barnett's Hollow used to be Barnett's Keep. That tower that the Carnifex moved into used to be part of a massive complex that was here back there at the War of Ashes. This was the main place where iron ore was mined for the Kindred. And outfitted armies to fight against the Crown. And when everything fell, this mine kept producing. Now things are going wrong. So I was sent up here to have a look and figure out what's going on. Because in a way, this mine still outfits those on our side. Those who don't want to be ruled. Those who want to be free.
Right, so we checked the mine then. You're talking about Shaft 17 and something found down there, so I imagine you've heard more.
So no one's found this relic yet?
From what I've discovered, and I only been here 3 days, but from what I've discovered is there's creatures of some kind down there. The town sent some folk to have a look. 2 men died. And then this Synod fella showed up, started rallying folks and talking about God wakes and saying that the Accord will protect them and everything else like that, but they haven't sent their own men down there. They're talking about putting a group together to go back down to have a look. They're just waiting for a shipment of bows, I think, or something to, I don't know, these men are miners. They don't know how to fight and protect themselves, but they're expendable.
Well, I don't know about all of you, but we're chasing a bit of a ghost here, from what it sounds like. And I might have an opportunity to just do some good right now.
They did say there were ghosts down there anyway.
That's all we were looking for. For a clue.
Yeah, I'm in. As long as we move as one.
I'm in. I'm down.
Tanera sort of looks at all of you and she's like, no one's asking you. It sounds like you got more important business to attend to.
Yeah, but we're still working out on all where that leads to and how that all works out. Might not be the worst thing to help out townsfolk on the way through.
And these people here, they're what I consider to be the roots of the world. If you want to change the world, you got to start at the roots. You can give them a little glimmer of hope, do something special. I think it's nearly as valuable as finding an ancient hero of legend.
Cal's just gonna have his eyes closed. And sometimes people are too afraid or unable to ask for help. And you gotta be the strong one to stand for them.
Gerda is fully in the corner, dead asleep.
She's sitting up. She's
Fully just like sitting up, brandy in her hand, just
Well, I guess. Can I see one of those letters that you get or have gotten? I'd love to see what the symbol looks like and just.
we burn them all
Oh,
here.
fair. Can you tell me what the symbol looks like so I can keep an eye out for it? Or
It's just a music note.
got it. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just for folk who can't read.
Got it.
It's signed by someone, but then just a little note.
Sounds good. Okay. Gil, could I see the ore since it came from the mines? And maybe I can see what it is? Yep. And then could I use my magic trinket hands to try and figure out what's special about
Sure.
it?
Go ahead and make a knowledge roll.
Cool.
Spend a hope and add your magic trinket
Cool.
hands to it.
It's like I got a fuck ton of hope, so. That's 17 with fear. It's also a 5, and I haven't changed my
You have not
strange
five
patterns.
strange patterns.
So then I just mark a hope again. Still in max hope, baby.
Great. I'm gonna add a fear.
Okay,
you
cool.
add a hope. And then I want you to go ahead and draw a card.
Yes.
Oh.
Page of Swords.
Page of Swords. All right. Let's find out what the fuck that means.
Yep.
I don't know my tarot, so I
It's all
have to
good.
look it up.
I got it.
But I need to get it.
It's fair. I also have my book. There you
Your
go.
book is probably better than my book. All right.
Top left, I think. I didn't even read it, so
No, it's okay. I'm just looking for the keywords.
cool.
Okay. So how does How does Aldra try to tap into the essence of this item?
I think she's just like turning the orb over in her hands, like looking at it. You said it was kind of like bismuth, like it's like a square.
Yeah, it's like a chunk of rock that has crystalline gold and silver and iron.
Okay. Then she's probably like, I don't know, running her fingertips along like where the like ridges and stuff are and just like, I don't know, fiddling with it. Just kind of flipping it over in her hands, trying to figure out what it is.
As it like moves through your hands and you sort of like focus your will into this item, how magic exists in Vel is through possibility. You can literally change the possibility of something. So when you move your hands, when a spellcaster moves their hands forward, instead of pushing air, maybe they change the possibility of that air to be fire or ice or anything else like that. You change your reality with your magic. And as you are moving through this, you become almost like hypersensitive to the history that this object has gone through. And you all watch as Aldra's fingers slip inside of the ore. And she's holding it still, but now it is like literally all around her hands. And she's still moving her hands around, but it now is flowing over her hands as you see the crystals turn into liquid iron and liquid silver and liquid gold as she's just like concentrating and trying to feel this. And you are in the mine. You're in the stone. And you are following these rivers of metal and ore back through the stone to a single point at the very, very bottom of this mine, the deepest part of this mine. And it is a sort of perfect possibility of plentifulness. It is the concept of never running out. And there is just bounty flowing out of this thing. But it is broken somehow. And it is wearing down. And you realize it is wearing down because there is no longer a strong enough will to keep the river flowing. And you know in this moment that very soon, one way or another, the mine will not run dry, but it will no longer replenish. But how it is broken is that the past is leaking out of it. And you feel memories and echoes and ghosts crawling out of the mouth of this river.
Okay. Yeah, I think as she's like getting like the history, she's probably like mumbling to herself as she's holding this rock. And then, yeah, just kind of flipping it over as she's like going over what it is in her head and like the mine and stuff. And then I think she kind of is like, pulls away and is like, I guess it's the vibes I'm getting is that it's coming from the past. The past is leaking out. So that would be why there's all this shit down there. Is that the past, I guess, is leaking out, and that if we probably just leave it, it's going to stop reproducing, and probably gonna fuck this town over.
You got all that from a rock?
Yeah, Yeah, and I'm just like holding it up and it's like on my hand. And it's like wrapped around my hand. I'm like, yeah.
That totally rocks.
Never mind. No more information for you.
I'm sorry about it. I'll stop making light of situations.
What did I miss? I didn't fall asleep. I was just resting. It's fine.
Just missed an incredible joke.
Rock talk.
I like rock jokes. Anyways, I get you're not fighting anymore.
No.
So you probably understand that you're all friends now.
Well, I think we're always friends. It's just, we're still working out the rough edges.
Okay. So what now?
We go to the mine tomorrow.
You're going to the mine?
Oh, I guess she fell asleep for that whole part.
I think so.
I'm going to turn to
Yeah.
Yancy. Do you think it's best if we try to sneak in, or is this something you'd recommend we apply for? Now, we can't do that because you're a painter and you two are guides. I'd be the only one who could.
There's lots of beautiful scenery in mines. I'm
We could make a distraction to get you.
sure.
I think that'd be the way to go.
Are you? Forgive me if this sounds like a rude question, but I'm going to ask it anyways. Are you capable?
Have you seen me play knives?
No.
Oh, you weren't watching at the bar?
I was kind of working.
Oh, well, Gerda can testify to my ability.
He's
to play
very good with knives. I've seen him stab 11 people.
at the same time. Well, it's 9 at the same time and 2 at the end, but
It counts.
exactly. Simple math.
If we're not capable, then I guess we're just one of the groups that are believing we're just the next up-and-coming 6.
I mean, unless you got some dope shit at your place you want to give to us.
I have some shovels.
I'll think about it.
Okay. Nancy sort of looks. We could definitely sneak you in if you're going in. I wouldn't try to make it official. They won't want you to go. Well, actually, you would be solving a problem, but you'd have to give them whatever you found. I don't know if you're comfortable. I don't know what's down there. Apparently, the past.
I think that
I'd rather not.
I'm a bit of a possessive individual,
Yeah.
so
How long do you think you need for a distraction of that size to get us in?
I mean, they weren't planning on going in for another 2 days when the shipment arrives. We could also, if necessary, delay the shipment if you need more time. But
well, we have a direction at least. Chef 17.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't want to be sitting around for 2 more days just to pop in anyway.
Yeah.
I'd rather go sooner than later.
Mhm.
All right.
Agree.
It's pretty quiet at night.
yeah, the only thing you really run into at night at the mines is kids trying to touch the gate. It's a game because I think there's ghosts down there now. So they run up and touch the gate and they'll run away. But beyond that, it's not guarded or anything.
I'm sure they want to scare those children now.
It is in the range of the tower, though. So
Maybe you want to sketch up a quick sketch and then we'll be like, you were out painting. That's where we were. Painting. That way, if like they're like, come back into town and we're like, you've been missing a whole day and you just wandered in. We can be like, I went out to see something scenic and painted it. Was not picking around in your mind that you definitely don't want me to be picking in.
they can't read your mind.
I know, but
Well, maybe they can.
Reasonable.
I don't know. They might be able to.
I don't know. I'm erring on the side of caution.
So they can read our minds, we'll hardly call it Danskis.
Probably. Good point. Good point. From what we know, is these echo sigil arrays could just hear. I don't know if someone's listening on the other end or how it works or anything else like that, but they just hear.
So it's people have only been really found out audibly from talking
Yeah, it's kind of their shtick, right? Like, they want people to be silent, and when people aren't silent in the past, and still in many of the big cities, people turn on their neighbors for favor, right? You turn somebody in, the court looks kindly on you, next thing you know, the guy who runs the bank gets carted away, and the guy who turned him in is now the guy who runs the bank, you know. But now apparently they've got a way to do it without people actually listening, but it's new. It's not everywhere. I don't even know why they brought it here.
Well, the fact that it's here makes me feel like it's pretty important.
Well, this place is important. I mean, a mine that doesn't run out, a town that doesn't cause trouble, you know, is important. They need lots of iron and gold, silver.
Me too.
Right, so if the state of you free, I don't think early morning's a thing.
I've been drinking my pickled beet juice. I'll be just fine.
I
I
just
actually can't imagine you have a distraction ready by then anyway.
Probably tomorrow evening.
Alright, let's do that then.
We don't want to go in during the day anyways. Mine's full.
yeah.
More eyes, more ears.
I can keep up appearances, so I'll go paint something.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, I actually do paint, so can make up a little evidence.
I was gonna try and sell Gertie some of my shit anyways, so
Unless you want me to buy some things?
not now, babe. It's okay. We'll talk about it tomorrow.
What do you mean tomorrow? You're not coming home?
Sorry?
You do just call her babe, which
That's
is
true.
like one of her things.
I need
Gil's like a
you.
don't look and don't touch, so I was just thinking that maybe
Buying and selling is for business. That's tomorrow.
I wasn't going to try to buy you.
Interesting. Very, very interesting.
This is important. We'll talk
We'll
about
do it later. Yeah. I gotta try on pants or something. I don't know.
I still have to see if I can fit into yours.
A lot of questions.
Anyways, if you could get this sorted out, I could get you out of town, and I could get you. You have a thing that you might need to sell. I don't know if it's a thing or if it's a. What did you say it was? The past?
Yeah.
Right. I have people who I know who could maybe you could sell the past to.
You're people that are buying the past from you.
Well, look, Gil, you and I have never really run in circles of people who are on, let's call it, the good side of the law.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I just stole the most precious thing in a man's life 20 minutes ago.
Right. So I work for an organization in the area that are full of irreparable. Nope, that's not the word. Irrefutable. Nope. Bad people. But who do good things, but they're bad people. Anyways, I know
That's some kind of people.
I know an antiquities dealer who might buy the past.
You got a name for these people?
Well, I don't have the name, but I know people who know the name
Of the people.
of the people. Right. I work for an organization called the Unblinking Eye. You go into Ravesin and you say, you go to my friends and you talk to them and you're like, look, I have this thing, I want to sell it. And then they'll get you in touch with the people and the things. And
It's like any of the other ones, like the Quillbacks or like
Right. Or your boom boxes.
the Blockbusters.
Blockbusters. Right.
It's
that
called
is
the
it.
Block now.
The block. You're still called you're still a thing?
That's right.
Oh.
Well, a Craiggate these days.
Why Craiggate?
I don't really know. Just kind of happened.
It's very smelly there.
It's true. But you know what? Business has been good.
Well, that's good. Yeah, it's just like that.
All right. Well, this has been an absolute treat.
Well, we need an actual plan.
Well, I think the plan is pretty simple.
Yeah, when?
See over here.
Yeah, when?
Cause a distraction tomorrow night. We'll sneak on in tomorrow night.
Well, I imagine we got to be close. What time are you thinking for that distraction?
Well, the mine closes usually sundown, so like 6:30-ish. Everybody's in bed by 9, 10. So if you go in just before midnight, there probably won't be anybody around. You'd have until 6 or 7 in the morning before any crews would be a problem getting out of there. I don't know what's down there, but is 6 hours a reasonable time period?
I don't think so.
Not enough time.
No. I think we're going to be staying the night down there.
Oh, that's fine as long as you're leaving the night later.
Well, I guess if we're deep enough, right, there might not be any.
We could have somebody keeping an eye out so that, not everybody works for us here. Almost nobody works for us here, but enough do that we could have somebody keeping an eye out that if they do see you, we could make another distraction on your way out if need be.
Just make sure everyone's minding their own business.
Nice one, Gil.
Thank you very much.
I get it. It's very good.
Thank you very much.
Best way to get there, unseen then.
I mean, no one watches it. You could just probably walk right in
Right.
at time of night.
Many patrols out.
Nah, the Carnifex have got 6 guys here.
Yeah, alright.
The nighttime, they mostly just spend their time over by the tower. They don't really patrol. I mean, nothing really happens here. You're the most exciting thing that's happened here probably a year.
That's what we're acting.
Well,
Good and bad.
make up a convincing enough lie. You're a painter. Leave a painting. I can get you some stuff.
That's what we're going to work on tomorrow. Yeah. We got
Gift it to the Carnifex Harmonist. And put it in their tower as a thank you for a kind stay. They won't think a thing of it.
Done.
Great. Well, it's late, and I have to work tomorrow. Is there anything else before I go?
Other than classic painting supplies, I just need a piece of really old, crusty stale bread.
Easy enough. Right.
Thank you, Yancy.
Thank you.
Lips sealed, everybody.
And
Night.
the mine is in range of the tower, you said, right?
The entrance is. Once you get deep enough in the mine, it seems to be about maybe a half kilometer or so that the mine that the tower is able to listen.
So we'll be silent until we get deep.
I'd advise it.
Alright.
You don't have to be
It's gonna be a
silent.
big day for you
Just,
tomorrow,
you know,
Oh no, I gotta make a painting and then I gotta stop fucking talking. What am I gonna do with myself?
To write notes back and forth.
Daenerys sort of like, I can arrange a way for you all to get to the waterfall tomorrow if you want. It's a lovely place if you want to go and do a painting there.
I've heard around the 4 o'clock. Light hits it just right.
So that's what I haven't been there.
No.
Mixing my accents now. She's nasally.
Yes.
If I'm gonna trust anyone, it's gonna be Gunner's sensitive side.
Gunner's a really kind fella. Hangs out with a rat prick, though.
Well,
Can't all choose our friends, though, I suppose.
Can all be winners.
opposites attract.
I suppose. Balance each other out.
Alright, we best get some rest then.
Yep.
Just before everyone goes, well, everyone can go to bed. Let's stay up for a second. I'm just gonna walk over to Tara. She's probably like cleaning up and stuff.
100%, because like everybody else is like scattered to go to bed or
Yeah.
whatever, and she's like, well, someone's got to clean up.
And I'll just like grab a drying towel. I'll just start drying dishes. And I'll just say, "Well, brother, doing okay? In here? By himself?"
Yeah, he had himself a nice bath and a piece of pie, and then sat in front of the fire for a while, and then seemed right spooked, and so he just wanted to go sit outside, so I just set him up in the gazebo and gave him some blankets. And, yeah, he's doing okay. He's quiet dad.
Yeah, that's right. I'll just go grab another dish and dry it off, and I'll say, "Hey, there's a big fun grill in town.
Yeah,
Really
Yeah.
large.
Solon, yeah.
Where does he live?"
Solon, 2 houses north of the cleft, the market. You go there. It's hard to miss. He's a bit of a rundown kind of place.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you for the help.
No problem. And I'll help her kind of finish up the dishes, and then I'm just gonna toss my hat back on, walk outside, make my way over there. If you want me to make a roll, but I'm planning on just
Easy enough to
Yeah.
just find your way there.
pick the lock to his door.
I'm not sure why the music just stopped. You're picking the lock to his door. Okay.
Assuming that the lights are off.
Yes, lights are definitely off. I would say that would be your
Okay.
roll.
So I have advantage. Crit.
That's your third crit tonight. Yeah, easy enough to pick the lock. It is not a particularly complicated one. You open the door and it is just like a one-room building.
Okay.
You hear some sort of like soft breathing from the corner.
I'm just gonna quietly slink inside. Gonna find a nice, obvious surface. Just gonna put the rock back down, and I'm just gonna write a little note that said, "Found this after the bar fight. Remembered a great story about it. Make sure to keep it safe."
Easy enough done.
I'll shut the door, and then I will re-lock pick it to lock it.
Yeah. With that crit, no problem. It's
Yeah.
no time at all.
And I'll just head off into the rainy night and head back to the place, and then just kick my boots off, and
Cal's sleeping on the floor. So you get to bed.
I'll open the door and just chuckle.
Why are you on the floor when there's a cot?
I'm too big. I'm 6'6". It's too big for a cot.
Could fold his legs. He does not want to. He sat in a bathtub all night, and that was fine.
His muscles are
But-
so relaxed right now.
So-
I'll just very, like, in some ways I possibly can. I got nimble fingers. I'll just tuck the blanket in, knock out, toss my towel on the bedpost, and flop into bed.
All right. Alder, where do you go tonight? Do you go home with Gerda? Do you stay here?
I think she wants to go home with Gerda, but is also like a little bit nervous about leaving. Also, after seeing what's his nuts outside, so I was like, I don't really want to go outside, but I'm also with Gerda. But also Gerda's drunk, so she probably is just like, I'll meet up with you tomorrow to, to look through your stuff, to buy and sell some stuff maybe. But for tonight, I'm gonna stay here just because I feel safer where all my friends are instead of leaving. So yeah, I think she probably peeks out the window before she goes to bed, like just like pulls like the blinds to the side to like look outside. and then probably goes to bed just to see if he's out there still lurking.
You pull the blinds to the side, and he is literally below the window.
Oh my god. Do I see him as a combat?
Can't let me have shit.
You can roll an instinct roll if you can. It's around the back of the house. Yeah, definitely. Firo.
Fear.
Delicious.
No.
You hear, I'm just going to spend that fear right away. You hear in your mind as you look out that window and like you're just sort of like cracking.
Yeah, just like trying to get like just my eye to be like, you know, pulling the blinds down almost to be like.
You just hear instantly in your mind. You're a tough nut to crack. I haven't figured you out yet, but I'm going to. Sleep tight.
Tell me I'm shit in this house.
She did not sleep tight that night.
Yeah.
Tossing and dirty.
Yeah, I was like,
And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
damn it.
Thank you all so
Yeah.
much for watching. Take your top off and dance, because it's lovely.
Yep.
And
Play the
we'll see
night
As you
game.
should. Yeah. See you next week.